hello there.
Well, hello there.
Welcome back to Pusher and Strangler. Oh, yeah.
Just so everyone knows, for the last few minutes, he's just been sort of making weird grunting noises and going,
That's right.
and it's been really quite horrible.
I don't know if you have heard, Lydia. have you heard? The Roottrees are dead.
The Roottrees are dead?
Yeah. What happened? Their plane crashed last night near Pittsburgh.
Near Pittsburgh?
The only passengers were Carl Roottree and his 3 lovely daughters, the Roottrees sisters. Carl Roottree was the president of the Roottree Candy Company, and it's not clear who will succeed him. That's right. It's like a succession type shit.
Perfect.
But they're all dead. Look, these lovely ladies, these lovely American ladies
Beautiful
are dead.
blonde baby girls. And we're the only ones who can solve this murder. I mean, mystery. Is it a murder?
I don't know.
This aviation accident?
We don't know.
I just need to turn the music down a bit because as much as I love this smooth jazz, it's incredibly loud in my brain.
Do you want me to turn it down?
Yes, please. Oh, that's a little bit higher. Yeah.
Sorry about this stream, people. You have to judge it for yourselves. TJ, if you can sort the audio out so that they can hear a little bit of jazz, a little bit of background jazz.
The smooth jazz. The Roottrees are loading. The Roottrees. The Roottrees.
So we're looking into this mystery, Lydia, that we've heard about.
On December 6, 1998.
Well, when we're just nosy. We're just internet nosiness.
The plane that crashed last night just outside of Pittsburgh is now known to have been the private jet of the Roottree Corporation. Local aviation authorities have speculated, based on the pilot's final communication, that the winter storm and heavy winds played a significant role in the crash.
Yeah.
On board were multiple family members, including corporate president Carl Roottree and his daughters,
honey.
the Roottrees sisters, best known for their fashion
How young was he when he had
and
them?
modeling careers.
Oh.
There were no Again, for those of you just joining us, the Roottrees are dead.
I'm in this already. I'm invested. I'm loving this.
Oh.
Mama?
I know it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottree Company's lawyers are scrambling. Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative is about to get much.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I'm here to ensure
Hell yeah.
is accounted for.
Oh, if you're a distant cousin, we've got to find you and send you a check. It's like one of them TV shows where they seek out ancestors who've got unclaimed fortunes and stuff.
I wish that would happen to me.
You ever seen those TV shows?
I haven't seen
I've
a
heard
TV show,
you're
but
an
I've heard of
expert
that
at
sort of
sorting
being
out
a thing.
You never seen a TV show?
I've never seen a TV show.
Genie, as it were.
A genie.
Genealogy.
Genealogy.
A genealogy
I'm
genie.
going to give you a quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
Oh my God.
I like just to wing it.
No. You've got to do this right. Complete the family tree of the Roottree sisters. Roottree sisters. All right.
So there's an old one.
There's the old hag.
She's an old one. She is married, clearly.
And sleuth. Okay, so
we've got evidence to examine. We've got to look on the internet. We can just Google them up.
just look them up.
Fill in the names, filling up.
They're sexy models.
Photos. They're all models and influencers probably like us.
Just like sexy models like us.
Sexy, well, maybe not sexy as us.
They wish they were as sexy as us.
Let's not push it.
Okay.
Got Milk.
What?
Okay, so this was taken during the shoot for the Roottrie Sisters Got Milk advert. Right.
Tried on a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches on, which I thought would be more appropriate considering the circumstances.
Oh yeah. Do you remember?
Because everyone's bones. Bristol. I never saw the advert, so that's why my bones break.
Turns out milk is neither healthy nor nutritious. Everyone, do not drink milk. It's not good for you unless you're a baby cow.
Yeah, I'm drinking some
It's
right
good for
now.
baby cow. Are you a baby cow?
I'm movie.
It does have things in it, but it's not allowed to be called nutritious or healthy milk anymore.
Is it not allowed?
No.
But what about the calcium? What about my bones?
Well, it's got no more calcium in it than vegetables do.
Well, I can't put a fucking broccoli in my cup of tea, can I?
That's true, you can't.
So think about that before you sprout your nonsense.
Sprout, nice pun. Nice vegan pun there, Lydia.
Thank you. It was an accident, but let's go with it.
So yes, milk.
Yep, milk.
This is the three lovely ladies.
Well, they make a good point. You can't make chocolate without it.
Which one do you think's the hottest?
Wow. What a cool. How old are they, Lewis? Before I answer this. The oldest one.
Well, the oldest one's married.
The married
she's
oldest
at least
one.
old enough to be married.
Yeah.
So she's at least 16.
Yeah.
Or how old can you be married in America?
Oh, I don't know.
If you're Mormon, probably like
depends
12.
State to state, right?
Now. And here's a list of names.
Women.
This list was provided to you by the mysterious lady at the door. So, in fact, she's given us a list of names here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God. There's a big lot of Roottrees
Candy,
people.
Carly, Gwendolyn, Gwyn.
There's a person called Candy Roottree who works for the Roottree Candy Company.
Candy.
That would be a bit of nominative determinism, wouldn't it? If you were named
Candy. That's a
like
girl who likes a good time.
that's like the person who works at, Pringles being called Pringle Biscuits, Pringle Crisps. That would be his name. Pringle Crisps.
Wait, is Roottree
Roottree's their surname.
a sweet?
Oh, Roundtrees.
Oh,
Thinking of.
yeah.
Maybe this is the Roundtree family.
Wait, what are you saying? You're saying Candy is
Candy
the same
Roottree
as
is their
someone
name.
being called Crisp
But the
Pringle.
Roottree family make candy.
Do
right?
they?
I think so.
Oh,
unless I read it wrong.
Did they say that? This is the I zoned out a bit, probably.
Anyway, there's a list
haven't had
of
my
names.
milky tea
so
yet.
One of these, so these
They
women
did.
here,
All right, my bad.
these are all women. The entire Roottree family are all women. Look,
Good.
it's entirely. Almost
They got a bit lazy with some of the names though. Gwendolyn,
Oh,
and then Gwen.
That's because this is the
Oh,
women's section.
You idiot.
There's a men's.
There's
section
a bunch of
as well.
men as well. Look how lazy. Eli Jr., Eli C, Eli M.
Miracle Roottree, Miracle Roottree
Miracle.
Jr. and Miracle the Third. They must be related, surely.
Miracle. Well, it's got to be the son.
So this is the test scenario, yes. And Flying High 47 says, I can't wait for them to spend the whole stream doing this tutorial scenario. Don't worry, we'll get used to it.
Okay, internet.
We got a computer. Welcome to the Information Superhighway. Thanks for purchasing a new Cashew PC. Your PC is equipped with a 56K modem, which is fast enough to access any site on the wubba,
Any?
even those with high-resolution images. Finally interesting, you can print out with your high-end color laser printer or burn a music CD.
Oh, this is
Wish
98,
to
right?
revisit our search result, be sure to use Netscape Explorer's new history feature. Make sure to delete your history once you're done. Happy surfing, and remember, cashew PCs are delicious. Cashew PCs are inedible, but do not try to eat your computer.
Love a cashew, not me.
Let's go on the
Decadent.
browse.
It's
Let's
decadent.
browse the World Wide Web.
Oh, this noise takes me back. Oh, I love. Oh, it brings something awakens within me.
Gidong, gidong, gidong.
And then you want to use the phone. Well, my mom wants to use the phone, and she can hear.
We're online. Okay.
Spider search.
Okay.
You can create notes by highlighting text with your mouse.
Roottrees sister. Okay. There are a lot of obituaries that focus on the Roottree sisters' modelling careers. You also come across an unofficial Roottree fan site seemingly curated by a teenager. It's neon pink with purple text and hard to read. A young webmaster has written. Do you want to read this? This might be your website, Lydia, from when you were a teen.
Oh my god, Rihanna is the most famous because she's the eldest and got married to TMS, but Riley is the smart one. Rose is a middle child like me.
Okay.
Well, there we go. We know their names now. Rihanna, old.
You might think they are rich just because they're models, but their dad is also the president of the Candy Company. And their mom, Brenda, is a fashion designer. They do the modeling for her brand, Root. I eat Roottree candy all the time. I try to dress in Root clothes like Riley does in most of the posters. I want to get my ears pierced like Rose.
You harlot.
Okay, so we know that Rose has her ears pierced.
Yes. Well, we know that Rose is the middle one.
The middle.
Oh, who's got her ears pierced? Riley is the one that looks intelligent, because that's the. And then the old one is Rihanna.
Yes, let's go and see if we can.
Or Raina. Sorry, not
remember
Rihanna.
that stuff.
Raina.
So
All right. Raina.
Click on faces in the evidence tab. Oh, do we have to click on their faces? Sorry, click.
Aha.
Okay, so
So that's Raina.
we reckon she's the oldest, the one in the middle.
She looks the oldest and the tallest. And the taller you are, the older you are, which is why I'm fucking ancient.
She's the
She's got her ears
earrings,
pierced.
So she's the youngest one. Oh no, she's the middle one.
I can't remember.
I've forgotten already. Bloody hell, Lydia. We've noticed at this. So we think that this one was
Raina.
Raina. This one was
Can't remember.
Riley or Rose? Riley, I think.
Riley.
This one was Rose. It's not on there.
Look it up again. Look at the thing we just...
Sure.
And then we'll know. Okay, here we go.
Ruse.
Ruse
Is the middle one.
is middle. Oh, which one's got her ears pierced? Ruse. Okay, so middle.
Middle one is ears pierced.
Okay, so I think that's, yeah.
And that's Rahuz.
Ruse.
But that's not on the list. Look, there's no one called Rahuz.
It is. You were searching ROO before. Oh.
There's only
you're,
Raina and Riley.
You're right. You're right.
So maybe that's like a fake name. Maybe she's actually Robert.
Robert Roottree. All right, we'll do the other gal.
See what I'm saying? Maybe maybe there's something we're missing.
Maybe that's like
maybe that's like a nickname.
yeah,
It's not actually her real name.
let's keep looking into it. I bet maybe if you Google Rahuz, it might be like real name something. Wait, and put the other girl's name in.
Sorry, Riley.
Rahiley
is Raina. Oh, she's Rahiley.
She's Rahiley.
Rahiley. And does this say what any of them do? No. They're models, obviously.
Models, but we need to specifically find out.
Maybe there's more specifics here. Okay, let's try something else.
Rahuz.
Rahuz Roottree. Not as popular as her older sister Raina, but still very well known. Most of the time they're lumped together. Interesting.
Brand names, books, product lines, or magazines that you don't recognize and search for them.
Rahina. Oh, I see. That's the same one.
I'm not married to... Yeah.
We're going to have to go on to the Rahini. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, we can Google. Let's Google Root. Clothing company Root. Always has a period after it does. Okay.
Okay, one of them has to say, "You've spied the Roottrie sisters looking hella fly on catalogs, magazines, and posters. Now you too can be like Riley, Rose, or Raina." And Raina's problem was all of them. Let's look up Brenda.
There we go. We found it. Look.
Oh, well done, Carly.
So Brenda. It seems that Brenda, the Roottree's mother and Root's head designer, appeared on one cover holding her daughter Rahuz, but the only time her daughter was ever listed with her birth name, Carly. Because it didn't go great for the branding. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the Kardashians when they all have all their names.
Exactly.
The letter K.
They had to fit in. So are we saying all of these guys are models?
Model, I guess.
Models.
I guess if it says you're wrong, we've got to keep searching a bit more.
Yeah, I think the way it works is it's like Oprah Din, where we have to get three things right. And this is her husband.
Oh,
TMS
TMS or something like that.
TMZ.
Tommy Mark Sheridan.
Early 90s teen heartthrob Tommy Mark Sheridan.
Oh, but he had drug use.
His first credited role was Thomas Sheridan. Time marches onward. Brother trouble.
Brother?
Okay.
I got married when she was only 19 and he was 23.
Oh, wow. That was in 1997. So that was last year. So we're saying that she's 20?
She's 20.
So her sisters are younger than that.
Now, carefully answered that question.
Well done. Tommy Mark Sheridan Thomas.
There we go. All right, figure out what's incorrect.
Okay, so we've done everything, but there's something wrong here.
Maybe they're not all models.
You don't think?
Yeah, let's look up Brenda.
Brenda Roottree. Well,
yeah.
I don't know if she's... A vintage dress from before Brenda became Brenda Roottree. It was a Brenda White original.
Brenda White.
Brenda White. Oh my god, that was her maiden
Her
name.
maiden name.
Okay. Oh, it's white and gold. The dress.
Oh, white and gold, blue. Yeah, cool.
Did they design clothes? Yeah. Did one of them take after their mother? Yeah.
Designer. The sisters' names again, maybe?
Yeah. What was it? Their mum is a fashion designer. Their dad is president.
Riley is the
They are
smart
models.
one. We do the modelling for
Did we do these wrong way around? Rose, ears pierced, is the middle one. Riley is the smart young one. Raina is the oldest. Oldest, Raina, Carly, Riley, Thomas.
unless, I mean, yeah,
Pretty sure
it
the
can't.
pictures are correct.
Yeah, it
Oh, good
can't.
point.
Is it that Raina is actually the one on the right and Riley is the one on the left?
I see. You're maybe right. Yeah. How would we know?
How do we know which one's actually older?
We just sort of picked them because they looked younger.
She
But
was-
maybe, in fact, it's this way around.
Ah,
Well done.
there we go.
We really should have figured that out.
Yeah.
So we have found 3 blood relatives. Well, these guys are all dead, though.
They're all dead.
Died in a fiery plane accident. It's like Oprah Tin.
Womp womp.
It'd be great if everyone in this was dead.
Yes, wouldn't that be lovely?
That would be amazing.
That would be so
You
nice.
had to put in their cause of death.
Oh.
I'd love that. Didn't
Oh,
you? That would be
oh,
so bloody
That'd
lovely.
be lovely, wouldn't it? Booyah.
Oh, one of them always dresses in Root clothing, right? And so maybe they had the brand on them somewhere.
Oh, what? We
the
can't
big
really see a
picture?
collar. Oh, I see in the bigger picture.
Sorry to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet. Some folks refuse to get with the times. Safe to say, you're hired.
Thank you, babe.
We invited some of the No Rules Bard guys onto our Blood and the Clock Tower in Minecraft.
Yeah.
Turns out a couple of them don't actually even have a PC, and none of them have ever played Minecraft. In 2025.
They don't even have
I
one.
don't even have a computer or a laptop.
Well, I guess if they just use their phone, they don't like. But surely everyone has like. Not to assume, but like just even like a
It's
shitty.
the way
app.
it's going. I think it's the way it's going.
I guess you just
People just don't have laptops or PCs now. They just use their phone. Isn't that amazing?
I can kind of see it. To be fair,
I'm honestly impressed. Like, go for it.
The reward for
like I tend to use my phone for everything,
Yeah.
so I can kind of see it.
But here's the catch. The Roottrees go way, way back.
Oh, the roots, you see.
The family tree's
Oh.
been
The family tree.
Oh my god,
Most people
symbolism.
freak out the first time they see the whole thing. But I'm sure you
Okay, guys, don't freak out.
The man who started it
Okay.
was particular about whom he considered family. For your purposes, you only need his direct
Blood
one related
relatives.
only by marriage is optional.
Okay.
But filling them in can lead to useful
I'm
discovery.
freaking out.
Lastly, you now have access to some unique
I wouldn't book a plane
websites.
ticket on my
Plus
phone.
a
I
list
literally did
of
that
beautiful
yesterday.
Roottrees.
I'm one of those weird people that books plane tickets on their phone.
I've started doing
Notable
stuff like
people
that.
are
Yeah.
Easy to find via your search engine and marked with stars.
It's harder
in the
to
family
do.
tree.
It is harder. It's like
It's just
it's like using trees. It's like doing. It's worse, but
Is it?
it's doable.
I mean,
Not
isn't
for now.
because you can open
Borrow
up loads of
Roottrees
tabs and
locked in
stuff
his
on your
office.
phone. I've got
I'll
like
look for
about
anything.
70 tabs open on my phone.
This is it. I think. Oh, hello.
Hello, love.
Sorry.
You're in, you're out. You're all about the hokey
Okay.
pokey.
If anyone else claiming to represent the root trees
I'd
reaches
appreciate
out,
you not mentioning I was here.
Who the fuck are
Thank
you?
you, and good
Shadow witch?
I reckon it's Brenda Roottree.
Or is it Brenda?
But then again, yeah, maybe she orchestrated the death of her husband and all of her horrible daughters.
Oh my god, this family's fucking
What the fuck is
gigantic.
going on over here? Are these the important ones?
These are important. They
Stars.
get gold stars, candy, sleuth.
Okay, the Roottree Candy Company. So it starts right at the top here with 2 founders,
Gwyneth and Eli. Eli.
Gwyneth and Elias.
Elias.
Elias?
Eli.
Yeah.
I can't read.
They had jobs. I assume they were candy magnate,
Candy boys.
candy woman.
See you in hell, candy boy.
They had a series of children. Let's see. 1 child, 2 child, 3 child, 4-child, 5 children. This
5
was the black
children?
sheep here.
Jesus. Close your legs,
he had a
love.
family as well, or she did. They had a family. There's something happened here. Oh, there's a split.
Womp womp. I just want to say,
sure how
before
that
this
works.
conversation moves on, people in chat are saying, like, important emails, big purchases, all that. That's what you do on a computer. I do all of that on my phone. Literally all of it.
That's okay.
It's insane.
Oh, this was a bit of a dramatic
God.
side of the family.
Got together, broke up. Got together,
First
broke
marriage,
up.
second marriage, third marriage. Don't forget, family trees use surnames from birth, even if the person changed their last name after marriage.
Okay.
Always use a person's most recent occupation. Okay. You could open this envelope after the whole family tree has been filled in. It has 2 names that must be typed in manually. Okay, this is like hard mode over there.
I'm loving this as an idea for a game. This is great. This is the kind of shit that I thrive on.
Yeah, I think
I
this
drink
game,
up this milkshake.
This game was, someone came up with this idea. They made it on itch.io, and I think it was free. But they used AI art for some of it. And so someone put some funding in. They did all the art, redid all the art, non-AI.
Nice.
And that's why it's on Steam now with the non-AI art.
Okay.
Which is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. No. That's
So these are all redone.
nice.
I think.
We love that.
Don't quote me on that. That's what Nick said anyway.
Make sure to quote him on that.
So yeah, the plaid shirt, the root
Okay,
shirt. I think that was the clue that we missed, right?
Okay, there we go. That's how you would tell which sister is which.
So we now have access to
Sister,
the public library.
Never knew how much I missed you. Now everybody comes to see how
Went to a good
different
book.
we are meant to. Sorry, do you ever watch Sister Sister?
No,
Sorry, I forgot you're an old man. What was the question you just asked me?
you know, internet, magazines, newspapers, all this. Okay, so we've got some new stuff. We have
Ooh.
notable
Okay.
root tree.
These are the starred one.
This is a list of notable root trees. The person who hired you gave you this and said everyone could easily be found. There is Carl, Elias, and Gwyneth. So Carl's obviously the dad,
Papa?
I think, of the current guy. Elias and Gwyneth. Gwyn sounds like a child of these guys. doesn't it?
Gwyn, yeah, because she's gone, let's do a name like mine, just a bit shorter.
Red, Jim, Lauren, and Miracle Jr. Okay, these are easy to find online. 35.
What's that mean?
Oh, it's evidence number 35.
That's how useful your evidence can be. Oh, how many clues are connected to a specific piece of evidence?
Wow. So there's 35 clues attached to this evidence.
Wow. Wait, click on that again, sorry. I just want to see, as you progress, these numbers will change. Trust your intuition. If a piece of evidence seems too good to be true, take a closer look at the people or phrases it mentions. Okay, interesting. It's not always the obvious.
Okay, so where shall we start? Oh, hang on, let's look at the other bits of evidence.
Yeah.
This is an advert for 5 Pieces, which is a type of candy
Andy.
aimed at kids from the magazine Teen Blast. It mentions that 5 Pieces were named as such because the original children created 5 children.
And yes.
The ad also mentions that the current 5 flavors are not the same as back then.
Okay. So, strawberry, power plum, cool chocolate, bad blue raspberry, awesome apple.
There's 5 flavors because the original event had 5 kids. Maybe that's why kids still love them. Radical new flavors because it's no longer the 1920s. What even is an elderberry anyway? So maybe the fruits had clues to the name.
To who the kids
Bad
are.
blue. Do you know what I mean? Bad blue.
Bad blue is the wild child.
That's a clue, isn't it? And the elderberry must be a clue as well, right? Because if elderberry was one of the original flavors, maybe we could just Google up original flavor.
Yeah, see what they were in the beginning. Roottrees sisters and their parents died in a plane crash on December 6, 1998. The next evening, a shadowy figure appeared at your door and said the lawyers were looking to sort the family tree. After a quick test, the figure gave you access to some resources. This included a list of notable blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool.
All right.
That's just what's
Let's
happening.
Google up that. Just start
Original flavors.
there. Original flavors. With the typo.
Maybe to be more specific.
5 kids. What was it called? 5 children. 5 kids?
Five pieces. 5 pieces. Maybe just search 5 pieces. Okay.
Okay. 5 pieces, although they're no longer the only product, they still sell well. They are small, colourful, shell-coated maple candies pressed into even maple leaves, although they usually have one flavour that looks more like a berry. As tastes have changed, so have the 5 flavours, but the shape is consistent. So, there's a history of print advertising claiming that there's a 5 pieces advert from a book called The Sweet History of Candy, Volume 2 by Charles Lee. Unfortunately, when you click through the website, all their image links are broken. But don't worry.
I'm worried.
We can access the public library.
Hello.
Or even periodicals.
Hello.
So I guess we want author named Charles Lee. And that we want A Sweet History of Candy, Volume 2. We found it. So there should be some adverts in the evidence. Let's print that.
Find a newspaper ad added to evidence.
Yeah, if you notice anything in these.
Book of Future Account, 1985. Okay, so it's been added to our evidence though. Nice.
Here we go. So.
It's a miracle. G is for grape. E is for elderberry. Okay, C is for cinnamon extract. M is for melon. So that's got to be the first letters of the kids' names, right?
Okay, yeah, maybe. So it could be like Grace,
Elon,
Charles Xavier.
Nice marigold.
And Miracle.
I mean, there was someone called Miracle.
Yeah, there was, wasn't there? Miracle.
And it was like Miracle Junior. So it's like going to be an older person because they've had enough of a timeline that kids have had kids, kind of.
Okay,
thing.
I like this. Let's try that then. So.
Oh, but we need to know what how they look like and everything.
Well, we can probably do that, can't we? Maybe we should. That's good to go on though. So we know that these two are fairly famous, right?
Yes.
And they were on the famous names.
Should we try and find a picky of them?
Yes, let's do that. So, Elias and Gwyneth Roottree. We know they're fairly famous. I mean, they're here, aren't they? So we can just put that straight in. Elias Roottree and Gwyneth Roottree. Gwyn?
Gwyneth. No, Gwyneth. Isn't Gwyn...
Okay, that's missing.
Oh, because is it that she's not actually going to be Roottree? It'll be her original name.
Oh, Christ.
So look up Gwyneth.
Gwyneth Roottree.
Just look up the name Gwyneth in that bit.
Oh, in that bit?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You think, okay, clever. I see what you're saying. So if I type in Gwyneth, I see it.
There
Gwyneth
she
Anderson.
Is. Or Madsen. I guess there's 2.
Oh, I see. We don't know. Oh, yeah, look, there's 2.
Yeah, which one is it?
Okay, so she could be either of those. But her name was... All right, fine. And we don't know what they...
Because it's their maiden name. It's not their married name.
Candy magnate. President
1.
Oh, I guess president of
Candy.
Free Candy Company. All right, there's lots of big doing here, isn't there?
Okay.
So we think this guy over here might be Miracle.
Why don't we...
Oh, no, this guy might be Miracle over here. Why don't we what?
We'll Google both of those Gwyneth names.
Shall we start at the top?
And one of them is going to come up with the correct one.
Okay.
So Gwyneth, what was it, Madsen? Or check what the Gwyneth names were.
Oh, you're right.
So Anderson and Madsen.
I think that's cheeky, but I will allow it.
Why is it cheeky?
Well, I see, because she gave us those list of names.
I'm doing nothing of the sort. I've never been cheeky in my life.
Gwyn F. Madsen. No.
Is Gwyneth spelt right?
I think so.
Probably. Yes. I can't spell.
Okay, you're right. This is it. You find some information on the website for the first Anderson maple farm. There are a few pictures, including a famous picture of Elias and Gwyneth. Before marrying Elias, Gwyneth Roottree was Gwyneth Anderson. She had no brothers, so as the oldest sister, she was inherit the Anderson maple farm. As long as she married.
Probably should look up some. It's like copy. You can like bank things, can't you? If you like highlight it, you can like create a highlight. Oh, help!
Yeah, I don't know how much we're going to need of this, but we'll keep it in the back.
Okay.
Before Elias took over, it produced only syrup. Elias said we can make candy instead. They combined the maple with other flavors, which led to 5 pieces, which are found in stores to this day. Okay.
According to the website. Okay, so we know now that it's Gwyneth Anderson.
So do we want to say she was a housewife?
Housewife?
That's what it says.
But it's the most recent job they have, right?
It's true.
Maybe just put that in as a placeholder.
Sure. And we're saying Anderson.
Anderson.
Okay.
Okay, and he is president?
I imagine we'll just
The first president.
And we need a picture of them, so here they are.
Aha! What a couple of studs.
They are definitely on the notable Roottrees.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a couple of
honeys.
couple of sweet ladies.
Couple of sweet ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we need 3 correct blood relatives before any lock-in.
Okay.
So we are going to need to find someone else
Okay.
and figure out what their history was.
Okay.
Shall we look up Elias Roottree and see if we can get his history
Yeah.
and see what his document says? So he was the first president.
First president. The top picture of him and his wife.
Okay, it's the biography section. The Anderson Maple Farm, yep. So, blood is thicker than syrup. Any child linked by blood to me shall be linked by blood to my legacy. The site enthusiastically claims that he made good on that promise, but no additional detail.
Okay.
A few more quotes about Elias from a book called Family Man, The Roottree Legacy by Bess Williams. Okay. Let's just search that up right now, shall we?
Boy, forget. He was like his great grandson Carl. Eli was voted Watchman of the Year, so we know he's got a great grandson called Carl.
Yeah, that's useful to know. Let's look in the public library. We're already amassing
so much knowledge.
Threads, Lydia.
Going left, right, and center.
To search about these mysterious family. A book about Elias.
Oh, no downloadable version.
It's too old.
Could you find it in the other bit? No.
Oh my God, it's impossible to find.
If you just Google that, what comes up?
Yeah, it's a very poorly received book about Elias Roottree by Bess Williams.
What, tell us about yourself, Bess.
Bess Williams was an author born in the late 1800s. She lived just outside of Miami and died tragically young in a major hurricane. Information about her book Family Man seems to have faded over time due to a lack of interest.
What about in the periodicals?
Yeah, Bess Williams. Let's just see if this... Okay, periodicals. No, I think this is
just magazines and newspapers.
But she did die in 1926. You see, it said she did die, didn't she, Bess Williams?
From a hurricane.
Yeah, maybe we want to see how much is this worth checking out?
Maybe it was a conspiracy theory, and Candyman made the hurricane.
Knocked her off.
He did voodoo magic and made a hurricane happen.
That's weird. We can't find that easily. You know what I mean? The Family Man book. I feel like it's kind of like... There must be a way to dig it out, right?
Yeah, we just... okay. What... No. Look at the notes again. Sorry, what was? How do you see the notes?
The notes. What my history.
Maybe. Because what did I say? Oh, we should look into that. Make sure to save that.
Well, the grandson thing. Yeah.
There was something else though, wasn't there? Can you see?
I don't know how I bring
Is it down there? That little notebook. One of those big green circle things.
Oh, you're right.
Anderson Maple Farm. No. And maybe look up Anderson Maple Farm, like more about that.
Yeah, you're right. That's probably a good idea. Okay.
Oh, wait, have we already looked at this?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
She had to get married in order to give him the maple farm. Okay. Well, let's not worry about...
According to their website, there are still daily demonstrations. Have we looked at the actual...
The Roottrie Candy Company website?
Yeah.
I don't know. So...
Maybe there's like...
There's no CEO and no stockholders. It's run by a president with input and votes from extended family. So there is a series of presidents.
Okay.
Every president has been a direct descendant, including Carl.
Carl.
Who, despite his death, is listed as the current president.
Oh, current president, Carl. But we don't know which one that is.
Okay.
Go to the family tree again.
Yep.
And can you scroll out? Yeah, so where are they? They're down there. So we could do their
We could do their dad.
dad and mum.
Carl Roottree. We need a picture of him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we might have one already.
Not
No, that's not.
him.
And he's the most recent president,
Yes.
which I assume would be...
Oh, wait, yeah. Sorry, yes, of course. The
first,
great
second,
grandson.
third, possibly the fourth or fifth president.
Just, I guess, look it up and see what's the last one left.
I guess we can ask, can't we? And the spouse...
Brenda.
Oh, the Brenda. Brenda White.
Go into unknown occupation and just start typing president. I think.
Thing is, it could. Do you see what I mean? It's like, well, if it's direct, it could be 1, 2, 3, but it might have switched around.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
a
mean?
good point,
It might
yeah.
have bounced around the tree a bit.
So yeah, Carl is the great grandson that also was the. What did it say about him?
We can look it up. There'll be a picture of him. Right?
Yeah, let's
on
look
the
up old
internet. We don't have
Carl.
to. Carl Roottree. Okay. There is a lot of stuff about him, I'm sure, but. Oh,
okay.
I see. We already know Carl was the thing because of the notes. Look. Watchman
Yeah,
of the Year.
sorry. That's what I was trying to remember. Watchman of the Year. So I bet if
We'll
we
look
look
at that in a
that
second.
up, it will
Yeah.
have a picture of him.
Yes, so he's dead.
He is dead.
The family's in shock.
And they
He was
want-
an incredible man, Lydia.
and an unmatched leader, Lewis.
Filling his absence will be difficult, Lydia.
And it may take considerable time, Lewis.
In the interim, Lydia, I hope that you can join us in looking back fondly on Carl.
And his family's triumphs and accomplishments, Lewis.
Oh, no, I should do that. Thank you. Let's do this Watchman of the Year award.
Ooh,
Ah,
Business Watch.
Business Watch.
It's business.
Every year they offer an award to a prominent businessman who has furthered the field. Watchman of the Year. So there's two, Elias and Carl.
Okay.
Business Watch does not host any online archives. So
right,
we're going
let's-
to have to search the periodical
Let's head over.
Business Watch magazine. Watchman
Oh, I guess.
of the Year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only you recognise. Yeah, we know, but we want to look at the magazine.
I see. So what we want to do is instead look for Carl.
Aha. Nice.
Okay, we found it. And we can do the Elias one as
Wonderful.
well, I guess.
Love it.
Nice. Okay, that's all we're going to get out of that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
check these out.
Honey, boo-boo.
So this was the old style. Watchman of the Year.
I love him.
Elias Roundtree.
Look at the fucking hat on that dude.
So 1908. Well, this might be useful this time.
Yeah.
1908, he founded the Roottrie Candy Company, married his wife, inherited the maple farm,
Ah,
blah, blah, blah.
this is good.
Had a daughter,
Who was the first? The oldest is a woman.
a woman. 4 more to follow, leading to 5 pieces. Each of the 5 flavors is chosen based on the initials of his 5 children.
Okay, so
So we are on definitely on
Yeah.
that. They're first sold in some Pittsburgh markets, rolled out to all New England, blah, 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 blah. Purchases every available maple farm in Pennsylvania. With help of his son, Elias Roottree Jr.,
So I know one of them's called that.
a new industrialized factory in Butler County. Yeah, let's make a little note of that. That's interesting. Production is tripled, worldwide distribution begins. There is also a What's Next section that claims Elias is going to pivot to ensure his company's legacy. And he plans to do this with the the Clonsted Trust.
Definitely create a highlight and click on his gorgeous face as well. Okay, so we know his oldest child is a girl, and one of them is called Junior. Him Junior. And we know that Grape, blah, 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 it's all like the first initial.
Yeah.
So we could work out potentially who the girl is via that.
Yeah, we can put in a different photo for him if you like,
Oh, yeah. There we go. Love that.
That works surely just as well, right? Different pictures of the same guy. We need a picture of Carl. Let's do that one. So Carl's entry is from...
What an absolute stud.
a little while later. Carl Roottrie.
He grabs life by the roots.
So... Okay.
He's not chosen...
Oh, right.
Oh, it wasn't the candy company. It was for what he did for the clothing company.
Oh, right. So, Brenda was a fashion consultant. Can put that in, right?
Yes.
I think that's... But, yeah, well, maybe she graduated.
Oh,
it
we
doesn't
can't
say
put it
her
just
job.
because she's just a spouse.
She's not important.
She's not got the blood of candy.
When Raina was born, she retired to stay at home as a home mother. And she spent free time sewing. Raina's new clothes were a hit with other parents, including Carl's cousin, Jim Roottree.
Aha.
A notable singer, oh my God,
Ooh.
who had a young daughter around the same age as Raina.
Ooh, useful.
Just create that.
He's got a little baby girl.
By 1982, her patterns were being copied by other brands. Seeing the demand, Carl and his second cousin, Ernie Jr., who had just become president of Roottree at the time,
Super useful.
spearheaded Root. Okay. Other blood relatives refused to fund anything other than candy, so he spent his entire inheritance to bankroll the company, and now everyone benefits. Okay. So they didn't believe him. Other blood relatives were like, no, you can't make clothes.
We have to make
We're
candy.
about candy.
We're all about rotting the
And so
children's
he
teeth.
funded it himself, but then the rest of the company just found
And they were like, wait a minute. They're making big bucks over there with their T-shirts.
Yeah. So
New clothes always debuted the way the first ones did.
Raina became the catalog's cover model. As she grew, the product line expanded to older kids as well. Her younger sisters then recruited to show off the baby clothes. Oh my God, it's like those YouTubers who monetize their kids.
Yeah.
We gotta have another one.
We have another one so we can show off the 0 to 6 months line. And they just keep pumping them out every time the kid gets too big.
Let's get a picture of Carl in here. So maybe
There we go.
we can change him to let's change him to the 5th president.
Ah, nice. He is locked in.
So we made 3 correct entries. We got
Hell
Elias,
yeah.
Gwyneth and Carl.
Brenda White.
And Brenda White is locked in as well. That's nice. It's a nice free lock-in.
Okay, I like it. So it is like Oberdin now. That's locked in. What's that little question mark? Is it like an additional
Is
picture?
that like an additional pick?
Because you could guess you could do that with him.
Oh, I see. There's a free extra pick. Yeah.
Have a freebie.
Okay, cool. I see. I get rid of the extra names
okay.
off the list if you do that. I see, because they might have like multiple names.
I see.
Okay.
Right. Let's. Oh wait. Let me.
There must be an extra picture of Raina out there somewhere. I don't
Yeah.
know about. Maybe it's a baby or something. Is there a baby pic somewhere?
Modeling.
She was in the original Root advertising, wasn't she? So GEC.
Can you save those? G is for grape. E is for elderberry. Oh no, you can't. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, where to next? Start digging around.
And those are the original flavors, right? Okay. So we know that his oldest kid is a girl. That name will begin with either G, E, C, M, or M.
Yeah, either GECE
M.
or Miracle.
MB maybe.
But we know there's someone called Miracle from the list of famous ones. I guess we can just Google up Gwyn.
Yeah, let's just Google these people.
Okay, so Gwyn Roundtree is a somewhat well-known actress who was active in the 1950s. She appeared in the tabloids, especially around the time of her highly publicized divorce. Her biggest role was the minor hit movie Guys Like Us. She left Hollywood after the flop of Christmas Mission. There's a widely circulated picture of Gwyn from behind the scenes of one of her movies, which you've added to evidence.
Nice.
She was the granddaughter of Elias Roundtree, founder of Roottrie Candy.
Granddaughter.
She shouldn't have been named Roottrie, but her father took her mother's famous name.
Aha. Okay.
Okay.
So we know that she's the granddaughter, not the kid. And we know that her mum will be one of these original.
So she could either be this one
Roottree.
here, or this one here, or this one here.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't I already?
I
Oh, I haven't locked it in.
Right.
See, that's why it's not yellow and
Right.
gone. I reckon there's multiple pictures you see though of her.
Let's look up the film,
Yeah,
the films that she was in, and also
Gwyn
the
Roundtree. Let's look her up.
Guys Like Us and Christmas Mission.
Guys Like Us. Okay, so
1953, about two secretaries cut their hair short and pose as businessmen to get ahead in life until one of them falls in love with their client and hilarity ensues. Starring, okay, we could look up these guys.
Gwyn Roottree, Leslie Florence. There isn't even a did you know trivia for
And there's
Leslie
okay,
Florence.
Harrison
I'm
Lane.
just thinking one of these, you know what it's like, people meet their spouses,
Yeah.
don't they, on these? He was a television actor on Western Frontiers, which has no connection to the Roottrees.
Okay,
Harrison Lane seems to be
a dead end. Okay,
Okay, well,
he married his school sweetheart.
okay, that's not what we
So we don't care about him. The titles play on words. Okay, no, maybe try the other one, Christmas Mission.
Okay, yeah, this is the one which was a flop for us. This one
Yeah.
might be more relevant. It's on a page called Flops.
Oh, sweetheart.
Gwyn Roottree had a role as a soldier's wife who wrote him letters from home. The movie was marketed as an incredible true story, but no record of the events happening has ever been found.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, I don't think we can. If it says here no one knows about it, it doesn't sound like anyone knows about it.
Okay. Father, mother's name. Guys Like Us.
Her father took her mother's name. So what does that mean for this? Her father took her mother's name. So it must be a female child
Yes, it's a female child.
marrying
So yeah,
another
it will
man.
be either the zoom out a bit. Oh wait, they're all like that.
But it can't be these because they're grandchildren and they're not starred. You see what I mean?
Okay.
The stars are the ones. So it's either this one or this one.
Right,
This
okay, or
they're
this
the,
one.
They're the
So it's
famous grandchildren.
one of those three.
Yeah, and either one of these three is a woman.
A woman.
A woman child.
It doesn't say anything about siblings. We don't know if she's got any. Is there any way to find out?
Oh,
Wow,
she is.
beauty.
Gwyn Roottree. Yeah, well, I guess we could just look up her. I don't know if we. Oh, well, there we go. We have.
Can you search like? No.
Family. Gwyn Roottree spouse.
Spouse.
Gwyn Roottree marriage. It's not quite like that. Oh,
Wild Bill Williams.
by searching of variations, you come across.
They divorced before the birth of her second child.
Bill.
So we can work out which one she
divorced
is.
For the birth of her second child.
Because it will be like.
Wild Bill Williams. We're going to have to Google him. And sorry, they divorced before the birth of her second child. So we can do that here. Can
Yeah, we can work. Because look, there's a divorce
we? A split up.
right there. And none of the other three have a.
I see. And these are the first two child.
So yeah, one of them, but they did divorce. One of them, they were still together. The second one, they divorced by then. Just zoom out a bit. Yeah,
What
it's
is
got to.
happening
It's
here?
got to be. So she has got
You
to
reckon
be.
this is
Yeah,
Gwyn?
yeah, that's got to be Gwyn.
And she is actually a Roundtree.
Yes,
And she was an actress.
yes, actor. There we go.
And she married Wild. Well, no, did she Wild Bill?
What was his name?
Wild Bill,
Bill?
Williams?
Bills.
What was it? It was. Wild Bill Williams.
Bill.
That wasn't his name, though.
Let's maybe Google him.
Weird. Wild Bill Williams. Wild Bill Williams. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Okay, it was the leading man. Exactly. I thought he was a leading. He appeared in an adventure movie called Fortune Favors the Grave, which is yet to be released for home audiences. Really? He was known for his good looks, and he approached Marilyn Monroe at a party. And she was already aware of his reputation. Wild Bill grew up in France, so he's got French. So he must have a French surname.
name. And he was married. He was married 4 times.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. 4 different actresses he married.
Where does it say that? Oh my God, he was married 4 different times.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
He loves a blonde actress.
Okay, let's look up Fortune Favors the Grave.
Yeah, we might be able to get his picky. Aha! Old.
It's the same, literally the same article. He returned there often. Wild Bill. Wild Bill, Paris. France. Wild Bill.
Bill. Paris.
Wild Bill Williams. Yeah, like this is obviously what we got. Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, maybe.
She's too famous. They're not going to find anything about her.
No. Go back to the thingy.
The search.
Yeah, yeah. Just want to zoom out. Please, s'il vous plaît. Thank you very much. Just making sure. This is definitely her, right? Because she's the granddaughter, and she and her husband got divorced.
Granddaughter, yes, must be.
It must be her.
And this must be Wild Bill Williams, but we don't know.
We don't know what his.
I mean, his name must be William, right?
Yeah, William. Bill is short for William. William Williams. Is his name William Williams?
Well, no, there's no one called William at all. Or Bill. He must be like some. He must have some original name that we need to find.
Sacré bleu.
We must have to like find his. He's French. Yeah, exactly.
French.
He was French. So we need to find out.
Search for some French names.
I don't think we can just like start Googling.
Just Googling every French surname.
Name. That's mental. What's the French name? Pierre?
Pierre. Oui, oui.
Guillaume?
Everyone's saying Guillemene.
No, it's not even in there.
I need to be comfortable.
I mean, we can just look down the list of names. Do any of these look French?
Leroux?
I don't think.
Leroux?
LaRue.
Oh, but they're 2 girl names.
Diamond LaRue. I mean, if you were called that,
LaRue.
you keep that name, right?
I mean, yeah.
Definitely.
No, there's no Williams on the list.
No
at
Williams
all.
or William.
So
or
he's
William.
got a stage name. His name isn't actually. I guess it's obviously his name isn't William Williams. So what's his actual bloody name?
I'm just very Roottree.
I guess it doesn't matter so much if we find him, right? Because he's.
Where did we even find that? Where did we even find that we? What was the page?
You looked up marriage, didn't you?
Oh, you're right. I did.
Yeah, we don't need this guy. He's doesn't matter.
He's extra.
We need to find. Let's find her kids. Could be good.
Yes. All right. Fine. Give them Roottree children. Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah.
Children, kids. Divorce. He divorced before the birth of her second child. We need like a births, deaths, marriages thing, don't we, in this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
We want like his marriages. No. Okay, this is tricky.
Look at the notes. What we've yeah. Let's just see some of the things. Okay.
So we've got a lot of info here hidden away from various things about cousins and...
So Carl, he's a second cousin. He's got a cousin called Jim.
He's got a cousin called Jim and a second cousin called Ernie.
I don't even know how to fucking work out where the second cousin is, you know?
Well, I think cousin is directly opposite. So these would be cousins.
And
second cousins would be...
their kid?
Would be...
No.
Basically, these two would be second cousins.
Right.
Because they're further down the tree.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So I think Carl's cousins would be
is one of those.
Would be this guy, whereas a second cousin I think would be these guys potentially. So these would be cousins, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are three cousins, and these would be second cousins. I'm pretty sure.
Cousins share grandparents. Second cousin shares great grandparents.
Yeah. So second cousins are these guys. Or these guys, any of these guys from anyone on the same level of the tree, but not in this section. These are cousins. Like a brother would be here, but none of these guys have. There's a lot of
only children.
No. Yeah, these are.
They're all only.
They're all only children.
Yeah,
and these are all only
kids.
children. It's a bit weird.
No, they're not. Those four.
Oh, these four are the same.
Oh,
Sorry, because they got this line joining them.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, there's so much to look at. We're so excited
I know.
to dive in.
Okay.
That we're kind of like a bit overwhelmed on where to start. I think we want to go back to this. We want to go back to this evidence with the notable ones. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Start looking into this guy because I think we've done enough with Gwyn for now. We didn't find a husband, but
we know what she looks like. We know that she.
We know
got
he's called
divorced.
like Wild Bill, and maybe he'll turn up somewhere else. You know, maybe they'll see something else. They'll be like, "Oh, Wild Bill is in this thing," you know.
And we know that she was one of her kids.
So it will come. It's like, you know, you've lost your keys, but they'll turn up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Don't worry
like
about it.
that.
If you look for them,
I've lost my kid.
It'll just stress
It'll
you out,
turn
but
up.
they'll turn up.
You know. Ooh, Aloysius. That's what I said.
Aloysius Herring Roottrie, aka Red, was an appointed judge.
Ooh, okay.
And politician who earned his nickname ironically because he was the ambassador to Ireland for only about 6 days. So what redheaded? Is that the idea?
Oh.
Like Irish redhead.
Okay.
He served what some people contend is the shortest term in history. A few days after he was appointed, he was heard disparaging his position and the Irish people. He then tried to run for state senate. He claimed to be related to the Roottree Candy Company in a newspaper ad, but it came out the last name was merely a coincidence.
Right.
So he's not a Roottrie.
He's not a Roottree. Also, red herring.
Oh.
Red herring.
Red herring
Chat.
Roottrie.
Oh, this is so much more on it than we are. Okay.
So a red herring. So he is not even a Roottrie.
He's not a Roottree. So
he's not even on the thing.
So he won't be on here. But he will. He's one of the starred people.
Yeah. But maybe he's not. Maybe he's missing from the list.
Oh, it just.
Oh, I see. It's already red herring.
Okay, cool. All right. We know he.
I see.
He
so we
matter.
Googled him, and it turned out that he's not a member of the family.
No.
And we found
But maybe he was going to come forward and be like, I want some money. But then we can be like, you've got a red fish next to your name.
Nice that that's crossed off.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat, for figuring that out. Jimothy Roottree. Let's move on straight to the next one.
Jim Roottree is a singer.
Oh, right.
Ooh, Jim and Diamond with his wife, Diamond LaRue. The duo, according to many sources you find, is considered a one-hit wonder due to the disco song Rolling On Down to the City. It's now in your evidence folder.
Okay.
So he does the writes and plays the guitar, but Diamond is considered by fans to be the band's lead singer. The band never had another hit, but it has fans who call themselves the Diamonds Dazzlers. They're folksy and acoustic. Jim and Diamond have continued to release music through the 80s and early 90s. Other albums you will find mentioned are Cherry Tree and Sound of Laughter. He's become a bit of a recluse. He hasn't made an appearance in 1996. So there's lots to remember to go into here. We've got his wife, Diamond. Absolute diamond. The song has been added to the evidence folder. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Okay. Oh, love them. Yes.
Wow,
Rolling in the city.
these are great.
That's such a good picture.
Rolling on down to the city. Barely a top 20 hit for a few weeks in 1979. According to the liner notes, it satirizes how part of society was content to remain indifferent to economic inflation and civil unrest in the Middle East,
Wow.
unless pulp culture somehow tricked them into caring.
Holy shit.
Somewhat ironically, listeners didn't seem to pay attention to the lyrics enough to trick them into caring. Instead, most of its play came from roller discos. Oh, of course, rolling on down.
Rolling on.
It was such a product of its time, it doesn't get much play anymore, even on stations that play oldies. This image is from an auction for a sealed copy. It has a sticker that says, only the great-grandson of Elias Roottree could make disco this sweet. Great-grandson. So he's a great-grandson.
Yeah, make sure
It
to
is
save that.
credited to Peter Yankovic from MMM. Music and lyrics by Jim Roottrees, vocals by Dime LaRue. Okay, the lyrics of this song contain no clues, but they are all
rolling.
here.
Roll. So you can play it. If you press that little play down there, I guess.
It is a roller disco song.
Saturday night, you're on quite a sight. Feeling right, making ends meet to pay rent and eat. We can't afford gas, so we skate in the street. There's all rush to say that I'm pretty. Ladies blush and find me so witty.
Out of luck tonight, what a pity.
We're rolling down to the city. What a banger! Incredible
What tune?
and very apt.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Okay, cool. Love them. Oh,
we can just leave it going. Okay, so he's a grandson.
great grandson.
A great grandson. Is that what it
So,
said?
I'm pretty sure great grandson.
I've already forgotten. He is a great grandson. Oh my god. So he's a starred great grandson, which means
Son, grandson, one down. Okay.
So he's a
Same row as Carl.
potentially a second cousin.
Oh, so I think it must be him because he's the only starred one on that row.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You reckon he could be here?
Yeah. If he's a starred guy and he's on the great grandson line, there's no one else, right?
Yeah. Right?
I think so. I think that's him.
Okay, let's try it.
Rolling,
So he's a cousin. Jim.
Jim.
Oh, hang on a second. Didn't Jim... Wasn't it? We already know that.
We knew about him having a cousin.
Jim Roundtree,
Yeah.
a local singer.
Oh,
Who had a young
yeah.
daughter around the same age as Raina.
Aha. Okay.
Okay, so Jim Roundtree. Roottree. Jim? Jim is short for James, right?
Yeah.
And it was LaRue, Diamond,
Ooh, diamond. What a diamond.
and his occupation was singer. Sweet. Made a living as a singer. That's not on there. Singer isn't on
Could it be like
there. Musician?
musician? Yeah. Do you add the picture of his wife to his like extra pictures? Oh, once they're verified. Okay.
I reckon we can just add it now.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see that she had her own little thing there. Okay. They got married, and we know one of them was a girl. One of their kids was a girl.
Yes, at least one. Diamond LaRue. Diamonds Dazzlers. We could look up their kids maybe just
Yeah.
something else.
Well, that's their fans. Agree about video game. You find a video game. One reply mentions Jim and Diamond still send out Christmas cards. It's accompanied by some pictures as well as some history about the fan club. Apparently, even though it's no longer available to join, Jim and Diamond still honour it themselves personally. Amongst the pictures of Christmas cards, only one is relevant.
The card from night set included pictures of Jim and
Aha!
Diamond's young son, Wolf.
Wolf.
As well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies. Floozies.
The blues.
An all-female punk band operating out of New York City.
New York City.
The trio was extremely cagey about their identities The viewer asked the venue who they were and was told they were rumored to be the children of other famous musicians. Didn't want that to be why they became popular.
They want to be
think.
Nepo babies.
So there is Beef Baby.
Beef baby.
That was one of their songs. What is it about?
Could it be a euphemism? Or a newborn cow? Perhaps they hate children, toddlers.
The Fluzzies. Okay. Conquistador is the other name. Okay, so we've got a CD.
Okay.
Oh, this is her.
Great. Great.
So she must be Candy.
Candy.
Candy Roundtree.
She's the chosen one.
Right?
Yeah, that's their daughter.
Oh, but is this bass?
No, that's a guitar.
That's a good regular guitar.
Yeah.
We reckon this is her, do we?
Yeah.
Is she the younger?
We don't know.
Or the old?
Well, we know that they're around. She's around the same age. And didn't it say they have a young son called something, which would imply that he is
Yes, they're
younger than
son.
her.
But
Called Bear, was it? What was the name of the
Wolf. It
kid?
was
Wolf.
But hang on, let's just quickly go back. Diamond Dazzlers,
Young son, which
young son, Wolf. Yeah, so
Could we
maybe
see
the
that
daughter was
card?
the first.
oh, can we see it in the
Is it here?
magazines?
God, oh, it's here.
Oh, yeah, he's younger. There we go. So that's Wolf.
Listening to his parents' latest music. Okay, so let's just go with that then.
Okay.
So we'll go with the
So
younger
this is
son
Wolf.
being Wolf, and the older daughter being
Candy.
Roundtree, Candy Roottrie, and Wolf Roottrie.
So we know she's a
He is
musician. We
as well.
don't know what the son does.
He's a child.
Woo! He is a child.
Okay, which ones did we get right? Let's find out.
These 3 entries are correct. Nice.
Oh, we did Gwyn. Nice.
Nice.
And we got some extra stuff.
Cool.
Free.
Booyah!
Oh, we got an we're doing it.
Steaming along.
I'll try to keep that momentum going. Carl's office was a mess, thanks to some burst pipes. But I unearthed a photo from a 1970s Roottree reunion.
Oh, wow.
I also found some important-looking papers.
Oh my God, there's so much stuff here.
Yeah.
Paris.
Ah!
You've traced 9 blood relatives so far. I'll have more to share.
Wow, Bill.
My goodness.
My goodness. Okay, wow. Lydia,
Lewis,
this is fucking amazing.
this is a great game.
This is like a real game. We're not.
This is a real game.
I'm not having to like make awkward conversation with internet women.
No, you're not having to.
Just one, in fact. Not that you're an internet woman.
I'm an internet woman. I'm an internet woman.
Oh, let's have a very quick look at these, shall we? This is...
Stephanie Jones.
Okay, this is something very confusing.
And I'm pretty sure she's preggers, but you shouldn't ask, just in case. She might just be fat.
This
You're the kind of person that would ask.
is Gwyn and the boys.
Aha.
When I pulled the water damaged picture of the free spirits out of...
Wait, go back to the one before with the pregnant lady.
Hang on a second.
Wait, stop to zoom through. Make sure to click on their faces.
I don't want to put them in the thing yet because I don't know if these are any way related.
No, put them in
We
the
haven't
thing.
come across her yet.
Put them in the fucking thing.
I think I don't.
Let
want
me
to
read
touch
what it
this one
says.
yet.
Please.
I think
Papa.
this one's more relevant because this is Gwyn.
Wait,
this is in Paris.
Please let me.
We know
read.
we've done this.
I
bit.
just want.
All right, fine. We'll go. We'll start doing this.
All right.
You want me to take pictures of them?
Yes.
Pregnant lady.
Take a picture of the belly.
Okay.
This is buried under a ton of other mail that Carl left in his inbox. It's a flyer about a candidate for local office, Stephanie Jones. On the back is the Butler County Times. Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family. 22 years later, there we go, baby on the way. Love is our future. Handwritten note says, Carl, I know you don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy. I know we don't see, but if you could talk to the girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. So it's Stephanie's mum or dad, we're assuming, sent this. And Stephanie's...
So Carl is the dad, obviously. Who's
What?
dead? He's Carl.
Oh, yeah.
Stephanie Jones is perhaps married to this Jones.
Yes.
So maybe she was Stephanie Roundtree and he's someone Jones.
Yeah.
So.
And assuming she's a cousin of one of the
your
girls, the sisters, potentially.
About putting out a statement supporting Stephanie. She could talk to your girls. All right, so these are Roundtree sisters about supporting Stephanie. She could use the publicity to your daughter's bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. CM.
So we're assuming he's fallen out with one of his siblings.
So someone called CM has messaged Carl. So you reckon that's possibly it's this generation?
Yeah.
Like some sort of cousin?
Yeah, is what I'm thinking.
Possibly even like someone with a baby on the way, like young. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Someone married.
She's in here, right? So she's going to be, she looks in this.
We could assume it's someone that has a spouse.
Someone was adopted.
Oh, interesting.
Split up here. This one looks crazy. This one with the multiple divorces. Some dramatic. Well, it doesn't have to be overly dramatic. Okay, I just don't know where to begin with that because I feel like we have.
Yeah, we can't. We haven't got enough.
I reckon it might be one of the people on this list we haven't looked at yet. I think it might be Lauren or Miracle. Do you see what I mean? That leads there.
That's okay. So go to the next picture.
So this is the Paris one.
Click their lovely faces.
Oh, see. So one of these will be Wild Bill.
One of these is Wild Bill.
And that's Gwyn, right?
Wait, what does it say? Here's a bonus. When I pulled the water damage picture of the free spirits out of the frame, this fell out too. The free spirits.
So the free spirits must be one of these other ones.
Couldn't make, what does the rest of the note say? Couldn't make the reunion. Wishing you well from Paris. Gwyn and the boys.
Reunion.
Couldn't make the reunion.
So it'll be something to do with Gwyn. The reunion. What was the Gwyn? Diamond Dazzler's reunion?
Is that not a woman? A woman?
Oh, no.
With her sons.
Yeah, it'll be Gwyn.
Gwyn. Let me see the
Picture again.
No, let me see the family tree.
So she's over here.
She's there. So we're assuming she's got two boys.
Oh, I see. In Paris.
Right, that makes sense
dad?
because yes. Okay. So yes, that's
Did it
correct.
say second boy, second child, second boy, second boy?
Boy.
Boy. Wild Bill. What would the reunion be for? That's what I'm confused about. Like,
it could be
was it like
a family
Christmas
reunion or
union or something? You know, do you know what I mean? Like a film.
Well, that was the flop.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe it was the one that was good. Guys Like Us. Oh yeah, Guys Like Us. Guys.
Because we're guys. They're like us.
Oh, it's none of them because it's guys. Look.
Wait, let's look.
Oh no, it's the boys.
Wait, the boys. Let me. That's got to be her two kids, right?
It's got to be, right? But who are they?
Who are you?
Who are you? Gwyn's boys. Gwyn's lovely boys.
Her lovely boys.
How do we know who you are, Gwyn's lovely boys?
Lovely boys. Okay, let's carry on looking at the news.
Reunion. There must be something to do with that reunion. Do you know what I mean?
Couldn't see you at the reunion.
Yeah, like it's something to do with Gwyn and her divorce and all this.
What if it's Gwyn and her two younger lovers? These are my boys.
What if it's Gwyn and her two younger? Are you mad?
The top of the reunion picture says free
yes,
spirits.
But free spirits, I think, is one of the other pictures. Do you see what I mean? So we haven't got to that yet, but I think the free spirits is probably this one. Do you see what I mean?
Oh yeah, look, the free spirits.
So that's an unrelated thing, guys.
The photo has a note attached from your employer. Every 20 years or so, the Roottrees would hold a big reunion and recreate an old family photo. This is the one from the 70s, and Carl's the teenager in the middle. Sorry about the water damage. A pipe burst in Carl's office. On the back of the photo, in childish print writing, it says November.
Okay.
There are also a large number of cursive signatures. They include Bonnie, next President Guy Hudson, Ernie Jr., Caroline, Gwyneth M., Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Jim Roottree, Clark, and Eli M.
Holy crap.
That's a lot of the faces
This is
and
like
names.
proper Obra Dinn.
Yeah, which one is which? Okay.
But what's her face here? Oh, pregnant woman.
Yeah,
here.
there's a pregnant lady there.
So that's Stephanie, right?
No. This is an old picture.
Oh, it's another pregnant woman.
Yeah, this is because that's Carl in the middle above the kid.
This Carl.
Yeah, that's Carl, I assume. Carl's a teenager in the middle.
Oh, yeah, right. So that's Carl. Every 20 years, the big reunion and recreate a family photo. This is one from the 70s. And Carl's the teenager.
Wait, is this them recreating a picture from the 70s, or is this them in the 70s recreating an old picture?
I assume there'll be another one of these from 20 years from the 50s. Do you see what I mean?
Okay.
This is not the only photo of the big family we're going to
Yeah.
get. We're going to get more photos of everyone together. We're going to have to identify all of these people from it.
So this picture's
Good
taken
Lord.
in the 70s. Okay.
So we know that we can pretty much pick out all of the people here. Gwyneth M. I mean, Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr., Ernie Jr. We think we know who Ernie Jr. is, actually. He's the second. He's going to be related to Carl, isn't he? The next person, Guy Hudson. That's interesting. Bonnie. I guess we can Google all these people.
Yeah.
November.
That was a name, wasn't it?
Was November a name?
I think so.
Okay.
It also could be a
What's
month.
the other ones? This is a picture of
Shiva candle.
To Carl Brenda, I'm sorry you were unable to attend the funeral. It's traditional to have it as soon as possible, and Ernie knew how busy your job can be.
Ernie.
Ernie was a man full of love, not only for his family, but his family's legacy. He had an immense amount of pride for the work you three did together, as well as how Carl has carried on for him after taking over.
Okay.
So he took over from Ernie Jr., the previous president. As for myself, it's impossible to express my gratitude. Blah, 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 blah. But we called it too late for him to get on the donor list. Oh my God, he must have died of like kidney failure or something, liver failure. When I said at the time, but Ernie and I knew it had to have been Carl that convinced the trust. That must be the Carlton Trust or whatever that the Clant said Trust.
We haven't looked that up yet.
Yeah.
No coincidence, it happened shortly after your visit, Brenda. Up until the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. That's their kid. We could never have done that without the two of you fighting for us. Much love, Debbie.
Okay, so this is Ernie Jr., Debbie, and
Nicole.
And they are related to him as a second cousin.
And he was the president number 4?
And he was president number 4, yes. And he died young of a kidney failure or something. So it's they have a child, at least one child. So it could be here, but I don't think it is because these are the boys, aren't they? The Roottree, the Gwyn's boys.
But it could be.
It doesn't seem like unless they split up because he died. No, he seems like an important character. So it could be this one or this one. It could be this one or this one or this one.
A number of things, couldn't it?
Okay, well, we need a bit more info on that, maybe. But we've got good info on here on who that is. Mm-hmm. And there's new info. I think this is
just like what you've done so far.
Like if you haven't played the game for a while. Okay. Okay. So we've still got a lot of clues here with Lauren
Roottree.
and Miracle Jr. Maybe we should work on these important people first, huh?
Yes, let's carry on with them. So she's an author. She's a distant relative
of the Roottrees sisters, is known for her book A Life Between Wars.
Okay, so we can look that book up.
According to a website about famous authors, in the early 1960s, she released a few romance novels under her married name, Lauren Rafferty. So she changed her name because she married someone.
Right, okay. But she'll be Roottree on the
She'll be
thing.
Roottree on the thing, but I think her
we could find her husband using that.
It's true. Her husband was someone Rafferty. When her publisher learned she had been keeping diaries about her famous family, they insisted she release them under her original name to take advantage of her family's notoriety. Salacious. The selection of diary entries released in 1965 as A Life Between Wars spans the untimely death of her husband in World War II, coping with the post-World War as a young widow and mother, as well as her perspective on changing times and socialites all the way through the entry to Vietnam. While the content is not considered particularly relevant to modern audiences, as none of this seems to be,
No.
it has found a new life as an exercise in high school English classes to show an evolution in writing style and a look into life in previous generations. After the success of her diaries, her publisher re-released her romance novels under the name Lauren Roottree. This included A Romance in Court. It's kind of like those, sexy porn books that
It's just like a
ladies
sexy
love
porn
reading.
book. And the ladies love them.
She followed the re-release up by writing 2 new sequels, creating what fans referred to as the Court Jester series. By no recent details about Lauren, although she is listed as retired, so still alive.
Tired.
Okay, what are we looking up first?
Okay.
There's a lot to dig into here.
I need to pee.
Okay, let's have
And
a
maybe
quick
it's
break.
a good break time.
Yeah.
Because when you're like, I'm struggling to focus because all I can think about is piss.
No, well,
You know?
absolutely. Go and everyone go and have a piss and have a little read of those
Everyone
sexy
have a
porn books that
wee-wee.
I talked about before.
And read a sexy porn.
And make a
book,
donation,
please.
of course, to fund Lewis and Lydia's stream.
You can't ask that.
not?
Jesus. It's rude.
Good time to do it.
Literally rude.
Be right back, everyone, in 5... Oh, well, maybe I won't.
Well, where's is anyone? Is Tej here? Oh, Tej, hello. Can we have a break? Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'll be... Hello, everyone, and welcome back
To the Pusher and Strangler
to
stream.
Pusher The Strangler stream. We are currently nosing our way through all the family drama of the Roottree clan. So I'm just peeling an orange. Little Satsuma.
Sorry. So should I speak whilst you do that? You don't want to carry on? I'm here and I'm ready. I've got a mug of hot chocolate. I've got a mug of latte. And I'm ready to fucking solve some mysterious deaths.
Yeah, we're not like doing any murders today or looking into too many murders.
Or dating women.
But we might well uncover some family drama if we can pick through this quite a lot of crap.
If we can pick through all this crap.
Yeah, we've got Lauren Roundtree. She, of course, did a sort of expose to take all about her
Right.
family stories, you see. And she's a distant relation, I think, of the Carl.
Of the sisters, it says.
Of the sisters. All right, so she perhaps is...
Somewhere over there or whatever.
Yeah, one of the family branches that we're not sure about. So we need to look up her book,
A Life Between Wars, okay.
which we can probably look up in the public library.
Yeah.
But she's also written sexy romance.
Sexy porn books.
But I think this
For
is
women.
the one more interesting, right?
Yeah, the one about the family stuff.
So let's search for that under her original name, which is going to be Lawrence. Oh no, she
was
launched
yeah,
that, right?
Roottree.
A Life Between Wars. We never found this family man,
No,
did we?
we didn't.
I mean, that must be there somewhere. A Life Between Wars by Lauren Rafferty.
Right.
Seems you've hit the jackpot here. This book
Ooh.
is occasionally taught in schools. You even find the hardcover edition for students. There's a full-page, high-quality pictures in it.
Hello.
A summary of the contents of the book, photos, as well as some particularly... Oh my God, it's printing. It's getting crazy.
Oh,
It's printed off 7 things.
Jesus. Where is it? Up there, top left. Okay, cool. Oh my God.
A Life Between Wars. Excerpts from the diaries.
All right, well, there's Lauren.
Roottree. So this will be Lauren Roottree and her husband Rafferty.
Yeah. Below are notes and observations you made while skimming through her diary. She's a notable person. It was published in 1965. Most important event that much of the diary and Lauren's thoughts revolve around was the loss of her husband Jacob. Sorry, her husband's Jacob.
Jacob Rafferty.
Jacob died in the final months of World War II while Lauren was pregnant. This left her to raise her son Clark alone. All right, so those are important.
Rafferty.
To take a note of Jacob and Clark.
Yes.
Lewis.
So she was...
Lewis,
Sorry, yes.
thank you.
Jacob and Clark.
Only had one child as well.
Okay. That's good to know.
Okay.
So, by skimming the pages of the diary, you glean the following information. She was the granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's
Father's side.
Okay, hang on. Let me just unpick that in my brain.
Okay, so granddaughter. So not that first line, the next line.
Yeah,
But on the father's side.
So her father was the Roundtree.
Right, but
see what I mean? But the mother... So we're looking... We don't know...
We can't do her until we do the
We
children.
ought to do the children, really. We really ought to do the children.
Never.
Her mother's family is called the Cossels. Charlie ever mentions them. Her father, who she always refers to as Pop, was the head lawyer for the Roundtree County Company and helped write a legal document called the Klance Trust. We should look into this now.
Yes.
It's clear from context that they have internal shorthand names for the different generations of their family. Yeah, the 5 Pieces, which was Lauren's father, the next generation, and the Free Spirits. Oh, I see. So you have the 5 Pieces, the next generation,
The Free Spirits.
Voyager, or Deep Space Nine, I guess.
Don't use those. Don't use that for me. I don't know. I don't understand.
Little Star Trek joke.
Like, I don't know.
So lots to go through here.
But also, there's pages upon pages.
Oh, Christ.
Okay. Right.
Okay, there's 5 pages at least there.
Okay.
This is a picture of the 5 Pieces. Oh, cool. So these are the 5 kids. 3 boys, 2 women.
2 women.
Obviously, this is the youngest one.
And the oldest woman, well, I guess it's the one.
Okay, let's just read it. This picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. So this is her dad. So this is the Lauren Rafferty's dad.
But that's not the 5 Pieces then.
Yes, it is.
Oh, because her dad is one of the 5 Pieces.
Yeah, so one of these guys
I see.
is her dad.
Got you.
He's not the youngest one. And it's perhaps not even... He's not this one.
No.
It could be one of these ones. Oh, no, but she's the distant relative, so it can't be this one. So it's one of these
One
two.
of these 2.
And she only had 1 son.
So it's someone...
So it could be one of these. Because these had 2, 2.
You've really got to get your little brain juices working for this, don't you?
Your little brain juice.
And my brain is dry.
No, but she only had 1 son, didn't she?
Wait, is she the
These have 2. Look,
granddaughter or great-granddaughter of
She's the
Papa?
She's the granddaughter of these 2.
Okay. Well, she could be this person then.
Could be this person.
Could be this person. Could be the one to the left of.
Okay, let's work it out.
Oh, she's got a star. Does she have a star?
Oh,
she's a star.
she does. She does.
She could be this person, the one you're hovering on now, because that's just one kid.
She very much could. Yeah.
In fact, I think she is.
I think that makes sense.
Oh, she could be that one as well.
No, but her father wasn't the youngest from the youngest one, was he?
You're right. Lock it in.
Let's pop her in.
Pop that woman in.
Hell, how do we remember what she looked like? Do we even know what she looked like?
Oh,
I think we know we do.
She was on the front cover of that novel, wasn't she? So she was like the wartime.
She was the wartimey wife.
That woman.
Yes, and her name was.
This coffee is vile.
Roottreee. Lauren Roottree, yeah?
Yes.
Lauren, and her husband was Rafferty.
No.
Clark Rafferty.
Clark.
No,
Chris.
Jacob Rafferty.
Was it?
And the
Wait,
son
look.
was Clark.
No, Chris? No, wait.
It says at the bottom, hang on.
Jacob. It was Jacob.
Son was Clark.
Clark. Okay. So that's Clark there.
So this is Clark Rafferty.
Okay.
And she was a writer.
Yes. Or author.
Author, maybe. Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that.
Oh, you could put his picture in as well.
Let's put him in as well.
Bottom, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. We're cooking.
We're cooking on gas here.
We are cooking on gas.
We got that from her book, A Life Between Wars by Lauren Roottree. Left her son and she was the granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's side. Her mother's family was called the Cossels. So in fact, we know that
Cossell. That's someone with the surname
this is the
Cossell.
Cossell.
Sarah.
There's only one on the list.
Okay. Yes. Now, who did Sarah marry?
Yes, and we know that from the picture. right? Because the picture of the 5 pieces, it's this guy.
Yes.
Him on the left. Pop.
So you can put his picture in. Have you put his picture in?
Oh, yeah, we can put his picture in too. Okay, so we know that this is him.
Him.
But we don't know who he is or what he did or anything about him.
No.
But he's one of the 5 pieces.
He's one of the 5 pieces.
And these are all the 5 pieces.
Yes.
Man, sister, cool guy, pirate
Baby
child,
boy.
and severe, and you.
It's me. What were you going to say?
Severe woman.
Severe woman. It's you. Jesus. Thanks, though.
I think of you as a pretty severe woman. So hang on.
I've never been called severe in my life.
So hang on. Okay, let's just go through this. So Angie and I both wanted to be in the photo since Miracle was in it, and the 3 of us were about the same age. So this must be Miracle.
That's got to be Miracle.
Because he was the 5th. He was a miracle.
Miracle, baby.
Because they were thinking like he wasn't going to be born.
And it came out with an eye patch on, and they said, "My God, it's a miracle."
Exactly. He must be a miracle, but miracle baby. He's 100% miracle. Miracle Roottrie, right?
Okay.
And then this is Miracle Junior.
Miracle
he's one of the notable ones.
Yeah.
Who we haven't looked up yet, but
nice.
he'll be there, right? And then probably even Miracle Junior the second will be down here,
Yeah.
right?
Almost certainly.
We don't know what he did, but he was about the same age as Lauren, right?
Right.
Angie and I both wanted to be in the
Be in this
fish
photo.
photo. Since
Miracle.
Miracle's in it, and 3 of us were about the same age.
Okay. But we were told only the 5 pieces, which we didn't go well to at least. Eventually, I supposed to sort the tantrums. They posed us in front of the camera with Mr. Morden, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn.
I found out years later they never even took a second photo. So there would have been a photo
Right.
in the background of Angie, me, Mr. Morden,
Whoever that is.
Aunt Gwendolyn. Aunt Gwendolyn. Oh, so Aunt Gwendolyn must be one of these women.
Who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. We don't know that, do we?
Yes, because she's an aunt.
Oh, right. It's one of her dad's sisters. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So one of these ladies is...
It's either the very first name, because we know that their oldest kid was a girl.
Yes, one of these is Aunt... I keep saying Roundtree instead of Roottree, sorry. So
it's
many
canon
here.
now. But we don't know which one.
We don't know which one, but we can make a little cheeky note that it is one of these is one of the 5 pieces,
Okay.
and it's G,
Which was grape.
which is the grape one, right? So we've got.
No, those
these
are new ones.
These are the old ones. What were the original ones?
You have it as in
This
your
one.
notes. Yeah, grape.
Well, it could be the first one.
G.
is for
Like,
grape.
is it in order? We don't know, do we?
No, but I'm just gonna fucking
Just
go
put
for
it in. Why not?
Let's go for it. Like
Said the actress to the bishop.
we don't know
Okay.
what she looks like
No.
either.
Well, she'd be that woman in that picture.
Well, it's one of the women. Which one?
Oh, we don't know which one is
Yeah.
one of the women
so
is.
it could be one of these 2 women.
One of that woman or one of that woman.
It's either this is Aunt
This
Gwendolyn
woman
or this
or that
is
woman.
Aunt Gwendolyn.
Got you.
Who's Mr. Morden?
No idea.
He was there with Aunt Gwendolyn.
Maybe Gwendolyn's husband?
Mr. Morden. Morden round Roottrie. Okay. Find a search preview of a Roottrie history page that gives a brief rundown of former presidents' tenures.
Ah.
Only lists the president's last names. Before you can tell, this site used to be linked from the official, but is now dead. There are a few last names that appear in the preview, but blah, 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 blah. The names in the preview are Roottree,
Ah, Morden.
Hudson Madsen Roottree.
Huh.
So these are the names of the presidents. So maybe Mr. Morden was the president. So these are the 5 presidents. That's quite useful.
Oh, okay. Yes. So the 5 pieces add the flavors of the children's initials in order. Oh, in order of birth, I'm
Probably.
guessing.
Yeah. I reckon that's the case.
Okay. There's another picture we haven't looked down there. Yeah, nice.
So this will be
The next generation.
the one from the 50s.
So this is Lauren's age, right? Her and her cousins and siblings?
Yeah, I think this picture is older than this picture, but this picture is water damaged.
Yeah.
So this is like generation 3. This is generation 2.
Yes.
And this is generation 1.
Yes.
Yeah, the 5 pieces. I see. And so it's like the family is growing. You see, it's a lot bigger now.
Yeah.
And this is like, was Hudson one of the names of the presidents? Yeah.
Yes.
So Guy Hudson is one of the presidents.
Next president, Guy Hudson.
And then it must be Ernie Madsen. Ernie Jr. Madsen.
Junior. It could be.
Because he was the president before Roottrie, wasn't he? Do you remember?
How can he be the president? Wait, I'm a bit confused with this. How can he be the president before Roottrie?
Well, he's the 5th president.
Right. Would they not all have the surname Roottrie?
No, because I think a lot of them, you lose your name. The Roottrie name gets lost if a woman marries a man.
A woman?
And so they can be just as blood relatives to a Roottrie without having the Roottrie name, you know?
You mean if it's a man marrying a woman Roottrie?
If a woman Roottrie loses her name to a man, like gambling
Right.
or whatever, they can still be as much of a blood relative just through the maternal line instead. Like every line down
Yeah.
the maternal line is going to have a different name.
Mm-hmm.
So it might have like 4 names different from Roottrie, but they're still just as blood related as a regular Roottrie. Just happens to be that he's a Roottrie by Roottrie by Roottrie. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So must be a man here, a male Roottrie. Do you see what I mean? Because if this was a female Roottrie, she would have lost her name, and he wouldn't be called Roottrie anymore.
Right. Okay. I got you.
But in this rare case, she kept the Roottrie name,
Which doesn't often
happen.
Yeah.
And so, but it doesn't necessarily mean that children are Roottries, but they might be because they might have wanted to, when they got divorced, they might have wanted to keep the mother's name.
Yes.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yes.
You can mark unknown male and unknown female to help remind you that you've learned those details. Oh, thank you. I think I'm right on this. Unknown male.
Oh, that's clever.
Unknown male. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Where were we?
Oh, we were looking at that new picture. That one there.
Good Lord, yeah. An attempt to recapture the spirit of the 5 pieces photo. So, Eli is standing all the way to the left.
Okay, so that's Eli. He looked a lot like Pop did in the old one.
Oh, I wanted him, but I was outvoted by my brothers. They insisted the 4 of us stand together, and so we clumped up in the middle.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4. Yes,
And that's Lauren then,
yeah.
and her brothers.
Take a picky of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let everyone filtering behind in front of us. The only one too good to make an appearance was Gwyn. So Gwyn was obviously acting at the time. Grandma suggested we include Sam, even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam. I also didn't think it a fair miracle. I also didn't think it fair miracle made it in, since he's technically a 5.
Is that Miracle there with the rainbow tie and the glasses?
Yes, it must be. I guess my inner child still holds a grudge even after all these years. This must be Miracle.
Oh, this is the reunion that she couldn't come to because she was in Paris.
You're right.
Okay.
So it wasn't this reunion.
No.
It was this reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't make it the reunion wishing well from Paris. Gwyn and the boys. So this to her 2 sons,
Yes.
who we don't know who they are, but they're Gwyn's children. Okay, that's great. Well done on that. So these must be her 2 oldest sons.
Yes. We just don't know with the order. Just stick them in and you can always swap them around. And you can also add the second picture of Lauren in and him. Yeah, Miracle.
Miracle,
grown
yeah.
up.
He's obviously this guy.
And then to put the baby one next to.
Well, yeah. Roottrie Miracle Jr. We don't know whether that's the baby or even younger. Do you know what I mean? That might not be his son. That might be his second son. And that might be...
No,
It might
because
be like
that's the picture. That's the original. Wait, who the fuck is that kid?
That kid's the one who's standing with him. So it's obviously related to him. Look, I'll show you.
Show me again.
So look, see he's got this kid with him. But I don't know whether that's the son of like someone in the middle of the
Right,
family.
I got you.
And do you reckon this is Miracle's wife here or something? Oh no, who's that?
Showing further back.
Grandma. Oh, maybe this
It
is...
could be Granny.
grandma. Lauren's grandma is Gwyneth.
Gwyneth.
Right?
But that doesn't look like Gwyneth, does it?
Yeah, it must be.
I guess she has got red hair in that. But it doesn't have an extra picture to put in, which makes me think it's not her.
Weird, isn't it? It does seem weird, doesn't it?
Add the other picture of
Hardly aged,
Miracle with the...
I can't actually. I'm not allowed until we've locked him in.
Oh, shit, yeah, of course.
We don't know what he does. So we actually can't put him in as a baby and a grandpa.
Okay. So go back into that picture we were just looking at.
I think it might not be grandmother, though. I think she just
I don't
argued.
think it's someone else.
I think it's like the generation, right? So it's this second tier. So I think this picture is trying to capture this tier of people.
And we also know that she has 3 brothers.
And Miracle shouldn't have been in it, but he was. And Sam shouldn't have been in it, but he was. Do you see what I mean?
Yes. It was Sam, the one on the very left, maybe? And who the fuck is Sam?
Sam, I don't know who Sam is, but
Yeah.
Sam might be this kid.
It could be that kid, yeah.
Okay.
Can you, if you go back to the...
These are her brothers.
Yeah.
The four brothers.
So we know that those are all
these are the
unknown
4
men.
brothers. I see. Okay. Yeah, well done. Well done. Well done. Happy with that. So these 4 men are the children of this unknown man who was one of the 5
Papa.
pieces.
Does any of them look like him? Because didn't she say we wanted what's-his-face to stand where...
Oh, you're right. I wanted Eli to stand all the way to the left, since to me he looked like Pop did in the old one. Okay, so let's look at the old one.
I think that's
pretty
the
cool.
blonde one then, isn't it?
So the old one is here.
And then if you go to the new one...
Yes, so the new one is here. So Eli. Oh, this
Is it not this guy? I feel
looks
like it's this
exactly
guy.
alike.
Yeah.
So that's Eli, and he's one of the brothers.
Yes.
But which
We just
brother?
don't know which one it actually is.
I still like putting it in
Just
as
so
a
we
sort of
remember. Otherwise, we're going to completely fucking forget. You can just put it in and then know that we can
Eli.
change it down the line.
Eli.
Oh, God.
3 Eli's. Okay, that's fine. Do you know what? Like, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
This is. I'm holding a lot in my head. I think we just. I'm loving this, by the way.
But my God, do you have to like
Thank
store
God you're
so
here.
much information?
Also,
I don't know. I don't know
in
if I'm.
chat as well.
I feel like I'm getting lost. Can you go on to the?
Do you reckon this guy's an Elias?
Well, I was thinking, is it Elias
Because
and
there's
then
an
Elias Jr.?
I'd like to look up Eli Jr. actually, because we did.
Was there a flavour that began with E? Elderberry.
Yeah, there was.
And would it be what order is it in?
Only the great grandson of Elias Roottree. So obviously the main guy's Elias, remember?
Yeah.
So he could be Elias Jr.
Zoom out. What number along is he?
He is number 3.
Number 3, and then look at the flavours again.
Yes, the 3 historical flavors.
1, 2, 3. CE.
Yeah.
I feel like E is going to be the second one.
I feel
Elijah
like he is,
Jr.
I feel like Elias Jr. is going to be this one.
Yeah. And then that would make his name begin with what? If we've got this
CE.
right, CE.
Clancy Edward.
Clancy Edward. I mean, that makes sense.
It does, doesn't it? And this would be one of the Eliases, Elias Jr. maybe. Well, it could be any of these. Could be any Eliases or Edward. I think Elias. I think there must. I think
And that makes sense because it's the firstborn son, right?
Elias Jr.
Because they had a girl first and then they had their firstborn son.
Maybe. See, and then this one was Miracle Berry.
And then we've got this is a woman.
And it's a woman. It's a woman. It's a woman.
A woman
M.
G.
Another M.
is the first woman's name. Is there a G Roottrie?
It could be
Gwendolyn?
Margalite. Well, it's M, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. I'm going ahead of myself. I was looking at G.
G's the first.
Sorry, we're both looking at different things.
So, sorry.
No, it's my bad. I'm thinking.
I think with G we said it was going to be Gwyn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, you're totally right. Okay.
At least that's what we thought.
Yeah. No, totally right. And then the junior is the first son, and then he has that one.
Or something beginning with E.
Yeah. Then
the CE does feel right.
Feels right. And then
he took over from someone. I just want to look through the notes on that, the president one. So, what was it? It was Carl and his second cousin, Ernie Jr. Ernie Jr., not Elias Jr. That's why I was confused.
Oh,
Ernie Jr., who had just become president of Roottree at the time. So that was his second cousin. So hang on. Carl's second cousin. So these are his brothers. No, these are his cousins. So his second cousins could be any of these people.
Yeah.
So it could even be...
It could be an Ernie.
One of them. Oh, no, but they were Madsen, weren't they? We went through the president's names. Do you remember we had the names?
Hudson Madsen.
So it'll be so there's basically it's Ernie Madsen is that president. It's the fourth president, and he's the second cousin.
We just need to find out who he is.
Of Carl. Yes, and so I guess he could be anywhere technically, because we got a load of information from him before about his wife and his daughter. Do you remember all that? We got all that from one of these, didn't we?
Yeah. Can you?
Carl, Brent, Ernie. You see what I mean? Because he died.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And he couldn't come to his funeral because he was too busy being president. Carl was.
Yes, but we know this is. Oh, we've got to look up the trust. That's right. So.
Oh wait! Before you do that,
go on.
Just while I'm thinking, go back to the evidence page.
Yep.
Can you click on that picture? Top that one. Yeah. Can you click on that? Okay. Okay, Stephanie Jones. Okay, all right. Sorry, carry on.
No. Let's look up that trust. I really want to know about the trust. The trust. It's called the flipping Carlisle Trust or something really creepy, isn't it? The Clanstead Trust. Clanstead. So the Clanstead Trust is a highly unusual corporate arrangement named after Clancy Edward Roottree,
CE,
who was Elias's son and the head lawyer.
Lock it in, baby.
This lad was a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
Boom. Okay, I didn't trigger anything, but that's fine. Due to its unique nature, it's often brought up in online discussions about financial matters and inheritance as an oddity. The company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits are split every quarter among bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. Right. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. The actual numbers have never been fully disclosed to the public, but due to the ever-increasing success of the company, is a significant amount of money. The Clanstead Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been a few situations where family members have tried to forcibly remove another member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague since matters are handled internally. The only information you discover is from a university law school, which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the Roottrees versus RR.
Okay, important.
In 1994. While looking into the Clanstead Trust, you often find mentions to the 5-piece guarantee, which is different. Let's look that up straight away.
Yeah.
Just because that seems...
Oh,
I can search the internet from here. Okay, let's do that. The 5-piece guarantee, in combination with the Clanstead Trust, was Elias' attempt to ensure that the Roottree Candy Company would remain a family business for eternity. In isolation, it's somewhat baffling. The yearly salary of Roottree's president is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces.
What?
Oh, right. So basically, the way the salary is worked is like, if the price of a 5 pieces pack increases 10 times, the salary goes up. Salary
increases. I thought your salary would be 25 cents a year, and now they get $4 a year. So it's a shit deal.
Yeah, that's cool. Combined with the clan said trust, however, it makes a bit more sense. Elias wanted to ensure that only his direct relatives could afford to be president.
Oh, no, it is true. The year's salary is locked to the price of one of the packs.
Oh, what? So they only get 25 cents a year as a salary?
And now $4. And they can only do it if they have wealth outside of it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to afford to live.
Oh, wow. That's okay.
He did that so only his direct relatives could be president. And he knew that because their passive income was tied to the profits of the company. They would have a vested interest in keeping that company as profitable and successful. I see.
The 5-piece guarantee. Okay.
Wait, carry on reading it. Wait, I haven't finished.
Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to see the end of that page. Whether
or not this was a smart or successful decision is widely debated both online and in person by economics enthusiasts of all levels of expertise. Okay.
That is a sneaky play.
Now, hang on a second.
I'm hanging.
Didn't this guy break out by making his own company Root?
Oh.
And break away from the candy.
So he could have
empire,
money from
so he could get a different revenue source.
Revenue stream going. And that was nah.
Oh no, but didn't the family buy into it though? I think the family might have bought into it.
Because it's the wife, wasn't it the wife's thing? She was the fashion designer. And then he made it. But that's why all the other...
No, they bought him out. They did buy him out, didn't they? They turned around.
The rest of the family changed their tune. They repaid his investment and now Root exists under the umbrella. Okay, so it's just
so they all make profit from him.
Okay,
that's fine. So I'm sorry, I just thought I'd uncovered a fucking conspiracy there.
It goes deeper.
But no. Oh, I see. Then he was made president based off this being profitable.
Right. Okay.
So he was a good guy.
Yeah. Okay, he kind of broke down that archaic thing where you only get £4 if you're going to be the boss.
Let's see if we can find this thing here. The Roottrees versus RR in 1994. Because that sounds like something we would want, right?
Mm-hmm.
To look up. University Law School. The Roottrees versus RR. Maybe I can just search that. Okay, I can find it. Legal oddities. Apparently someone called RR, someone R Roundtree, Red Roundtree, Roottree. I keep saying Roundtree.
It's all right.
Attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. 1, the person in question was born out of wedlock. Second, they committed a significant crime against the fellow family member.
So, it's getting spicy.
Due to the ironclad wording of the clan said trust, it was impossible to remove any direct descendant without completely dissolving the trust. There is no information further to this.
Okay, how many names are there? I guess it could be... Are you okay?
Yes. How many are there? I can search.
Yeah.
Let's...
Oh, there's a...
Roottree. There's Robert
and Ronald. It's just Robert and Ronald. It's one
Robert
of them.
Ronald. So we'll keep them in mind when we finally find out who they are.
Robert and
Ronald. That is interesting, but it doesn't help us with what we were trying to work out, does it?
No, because we don't know
who the 5 pieces are.
Also, we don't know what era that happened in, do we? Do we?
No, we don't.
No, okay.
Well, it happened.
It just happened. We don't know when it happened. There was someone that was born out of wedlock.
Yes.
Can we see... let's see who has a kid coming off but no ring finger. Oh, I guess that doesn't count, right? Because you could have the baby and then get married. So, yeah.
Could have been an adoption.
No, because it's a born out
blood
of wedlock,
blood relative.
which makes me
So
think.
this person isn't part of...
Yeah, who...
How have they got 2 lines? This is complicated.
Yeah, that's complicated.
We're not going to worry about that too much.
Also, would the kid, that one there, Wolf, can you literally put like occupation child or something? Like
child.
Like what the fuck is his job? Or maybe his job is baby.
Baby.
He's baby.
He's not baby.
Is there anything that fits? unless I get student, college or K. He looks like he would be. No, maybe he's K2. What's that mean?
So like the high school student.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, there was probably a way we could figure that out. So we knew that this guy was the lawyer.
Yep.
We knew that this guy was the child.
Yep.
And we also knew that she was the author of the book Between the Wars.
Booyah.
The expose.
I
Booyah.
love this game.
Okay, so I think what we can probably do now is start working our way through more of her family
Like her
expose
kid.
stuff, right?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, yeah, because we've only read like the first page or the first 2 pages.
I think having got this is useful. I mean, we can dig into these a bit later and also use process of elimination to figure out who these are. I'm sure they'll come up as well, but it might be useful to just dig into her generation because we've got the picture of her brothers, and we know one of them is called Eli, don't we?
Yeah, we just
And he was the spit of Pop.
pop.
Whether he's the oldest or youngest, but she was the oldest. So let's look into her let's have a little nosy this.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Because there's a lot of pages.
remember, we'll go through this again. She was the daughter of Cossells, Pop, legal document. Oh yeah, we should have.
So yeah, okay. So the lawyer dad was the one that did that
The Clan Said Trust set
thingy.
it all up.
Okay.
So
You get $4 a year.
no, this is complaints.
Okay.
An entry entitled Complaints, written in 1953. The entry seems to focus specifically on Gwyn.
Is that the actress?
Yes.
Yes.
It seems everyone has something to complain about. Gwyn complained of loneliness. She was the only child. I told her that being expected to watch after 3 younger brothers didn't feel like a blessing, but it fell on deaf ears. During the summer when I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot.
She's an aunt.
Aunt Margot.
Is that short for Margaret?
Yeah, Aunt Margot.
Oh, Margaret. Okay.
So we know who that is.
Yeah.
We pretty much guessed that already from the 5 pieces.
I
I hope she would be the sister I never had, and I do the same for her. I even tried to dye my hair blonde to fit in with the 2 of them. What a mess.
Oh, we know that. So Margot, we know she's got blonde hair.
Oh, good. Well, in that case, we can put her in. Well done, Lydia. So that means we know it is this lady.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice.
I'll just take a picture of these 2 as well, because they're the 5 pieces.
Yeah, we know that they're going to be. There she is.
Aunt Margot.
Mama.
We don't know what she was, but maybe that'll come up here.
Yeah, if we look her up or whatever.
Sorry. What a mess. But she just complained.
We can do all their pictures now.
Oh, we can do the other picture.
Because we know that the brown-haired lady is the firstborn.
You're right, we can. Oh, that's Elias Jr. So this is
Her. And then the next one is the one that looks like... No, not the one. The other one, who's not Pop.
This guy.
Is that the picture?
Yeah,
Wait, go...
Elias Jr., I think. Yeah, and then this guy.
Yeah.
This guy.
Okay, cool.
And he's the baby. And he's this kid.
That kid in it, yeah.
Okay, well done.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job. That'll save us some trouble later.
You could put in the extra picture of old One Eye as well.
I can't. I have to verify
he has
what
to be
his job
verified.
was.
Fuck,
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't know what he did.
Keep saying that. Okay.
Was he president, maybe? He might have been the
We'd
second
have to look him
president.
up.
Kind of like fascinated about these guys and how the succession works.
Yeah.
So dramatic. Like,
it's great.
I'm
into it.
I'm fascinated with who got the family favor.
Yeah.
You sort of get these little tidbits, don't you, from this stuff, you know?
I'm very invested. Okay, so she wanted to be blonde. She just complained. Okay.
She's off living the glamorous life while I'm stuck with
Clark.
That's her husband.
Right.
We've already put in.
We've already put Clark in.
I must admit, seeing her everywhere contributes.
What was his name? Jacob.
Oh, Clark's son. Sorry, he's the child. Clark was the baby.
Is their kid's called Baby? Their kid's called Baby. Their kid's called Clark.
We put him in.
Right. Yep.
We haven't got a picture.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll get one. And it looks like he had a bit of a dramatic life.
Right. Yes.
He was obviously a character.
Married, divorced. Married, divorced.
Clark Rafferty. But we'll see. She gets to be in Starlet and tell tales of how she gallivants around the world kissing the likes of Harrison Lane.
We've looked him up.
And Wild Bill Williams. Oh, we've looked him up. And he wasn't anything interesting.
We couldn't find anything about him. He married his childhood sweetheart or whatever.
Starlet was a magazine.
Aha.
started with the colorization of film.
We should look that up then.
Yes. All right. Fine. Periodicals. Starlet magazine. What are we looking for in here?
About her lady woman.
Gwyn. Gwyn Roottrie was often in Starlet. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce from Wild Bill Williams. The gossip is speculative and full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on the fact that when she announced her divorce, she also announced that she was pregnant again. As mentioned, the rumour is Wild Bill had multiple affairs. Yeah. So, the power of a name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached the importance of family names and honouring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottrie has power. My husband similarly goes, so was he Cornwall, her husband, maybe?
Yes, he must be.
It's an infamous name.
No,
repurposed
that's her.
himself.
Is that the mother's maiden name?
No, Wild Bill's name must be Cornwall.
There's nothing wrong with Cornwall. Oh, okay, yeah.
I think it must be. We were looking for this everywhere, and it came to us late.
Yeah. There, Linus Cornwall.
I think it might be it.
Yeah.
And so she kept.
Oh, wait, no.
I think it's this, and the reason why I think it's this is because.
No, that's her dad.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with Cornwall, but Roottree has power. So she's saying she would have been Cornwall because she was meant to take her dad's name.
Oh.
But the mum, remember, the dad took the mum's surname because it had more power to it.
So sorry. I see.
Yeah, so this guy is
Cornwall.
Linus Cornwall.
Okay, not this.
Yeah.
So she should have. So she kept her name.
Yes. Well.
And blessed her with a famous name.
Yes.
Is that what we're saying?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. God, I could have easily got that wrong way round. Her dad felt like he had a limp dick name and was trying to suck up to Grandpa Roottree. Yeah, it's like in Game of Thrones, where they all take the name Walder Frey. Or
they
whatever.
want the powerful name. They
all
want
called
the fucking
Walder Frey.
shit.
So we still don't know what Wild Bill is called. Cause
I think this is going to be our like.
This is going to be our white whale.
Our white whale. We're never going to find out the
Our
bloody
Wild
husband's
Bill.
name. Wild Whale Williams.
My husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. Although we've relocated to Paris, I know your readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a Starlet exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with Roottree for the last name, not
Williams.
But we also plan to lean into alliteration.
Aha.
That's how we'll honour both of our family names for the next generation.
Both of our family names for the next generation. Alliteration. Generation.
So...
Palpitations.
She's saying that maybe this guy was like...
Randy Roottree.
Yeah, like a like a Robert or Ronald.
Born out of wedlock.
Yeah.
Because they got divorced. So the second kid is RR.
No, but RR was the one trying to get them in trouble, right?
No. RR wasn't the
person in
one.
question was born out of wedlock, and second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. The Roottrees versus RR.
No, it was.
Yeah, you're right. It is. RR is the Roottree that is the out of wedlock.
Out of wedlock baby.
This is why there's a little weird thing around.
Right.
Because it's like not technically married, but they were still. And he had a baby as well, and that family is also
right.
J.R.R. Roottree. Yeah, this must be. Must be one.
Okay.
It must be either Ronald or Robert. We'll just put him in as Robert for now.
Well, it was the second kid, isn't it?
Well, this.
Because didn't they get divorced before she had the second baby?
You might be right, and this might be the criminal one.
Would he be an important person? No,
I don't think so.
No.
Okay, this is great stuff. Some great stuff here. We dug up some great stuff. Okay, we're never going to find out what Wild Bill's fucking name is.
Oh no, sorry. It's
I thought RR did instigate.
Okay, Lewis, you're right. He was the one looking into it, not the one the lawsuit was about.
But that still could mean
Person who was born out of wedlock.
It still could have mean that RR initiated it against his brother.
It could be against his brother.
Because maybe he committed a crime against his brother.
Yeah. And then he was like, well, fuck you. You weren't even, you're not even part of it. I am, you're not. Haha.
Let's search.
We could search Bill in the old magazine.
Yeah.
Because there's one thing that matters to me. It's finding out Bill's real name.
Bill.
No!
Wild Bill. Where are we?
Yes!
We found him.
Yes! There she blows!
Forsyth. Walter Forsyth.
Yes!
Terrible name.
Oh, Forsyth. Ooh.
Terribly unfamous name.
Oh, grim.
An apology to all the ladies. I'm actually taken. Earlier this year, I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a small part. Wouldn't you know it? That son of a bitch cut me from the picture. I'm just ribbing. It wasn't his fault. Apparently, the studio, and you don't want me to pay for a star of my caliber. I got the last laugh, though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying. She was playing a soldier's wife. But even through the tears, she was incredible. I know I tend to have a reputation, but this one's true love. I only have eyes for her.
Oui, monsieur. All right, bam, game over. We've fucking worked out his name. That's all I care about. Let's all go home. Very happy that has been solved. Okay, so
I mean, it could be the pregnant. We're still not quite sure about this pregnancy situation, but I think these are her two children, and this is one of them had children. I think this will come up again, no doubt. Now, where were we? So that was Starlet. That was a bit of a walk down lane on that one.
Kissing the Lights. She's the first Roottree woman to be anything other than a housewife. So were all the other women above her going to be housewives?
Great shout, Lydia. Honestly, I would not have noticed that. So let's put those in. Yeah,
these are all
because she,
housewives.
Gwendolyn Roottree, housewife.
And then her is also a housewife.
Marguerite, housewife.
Okay, so it's just those two, but still,
I think that's
something.
fine. But that could mean. Well, she was.
Women want to marry a house. And that, wife of a house. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. I like that.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, that was that. Okay. Well spotted. There's some real good stuff.
There's
in
like
here.
little bits hidden.
If I were not a single mother, could I make my own way in this world?
A single mother. Did her and...
Oh, she died. He died in the war.
Oh, he did. Yes, of course.
And then she obviously was a housewife at that point, and then she became an author.
She became an author after.
I see. And she wrote about her diary, you
see.
So it wasn't until later in life that she became an author.
But I'm off topic. A girl with all the luck in the world was jealous of me. And now, though I have been undoubtedly burdened by terrible tragedy, I'm also lucky to be born into a family that can support me for eternity. I can raise a child without worry, unlike countless other widows. If any of them were to hear me complaining, they would rightfully scoff just like I do at Gwyn.
Okay, so that I think is all we're going to get out
from that,
which I think was pretty rich.
Yeah.
Dynasty. Okay, this is the next bit. Are you prepared?
I'm ready.
I'm fucking loving this.
I'm loving this.
Hope chat, if you're just joining us.
I'm sorry because it must be so confusing, but this is great.
An entry entitled Dynasty was written in 1958. It focuses on the day her grandfather Elias announced he would step down as president of the Roottree County Company and the meeting to determine his successor. Mm-hmm. I wish I had been a fly on the wall today. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. Grandad was furious none of his sons would take over as president. Whoa. But that's what he gets for holding on to it so long.
Oh.
With architects, preachers, and lawyers, no one's got time for candy.
Holy moly.
Okay, so...
Wow.
One of these was an architect. One of them was a preacher. He looks like a preacher, doesn't he?
Mary, Mother of Christ.
Do you not think he's got a little bit of a preachery vibe going on?
He's clean cut.
And do you reckon this guy was an architect? Miracle?
I mean, God knows. Maybe the preacher.
Okay, maybe the other way around. Let's try it. Preacher.
Hey!
Sometimes you have to fudge these things a bit. So, housewife, preacher, housewife.
Boom.
And we've locked the following optional entries. All for Forsyth.
Booyah.
Are we?
We are.
Headlines. Okay, this is the next bit of story. You ready?
Okay.
In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottree's belongings have apparently gone missing.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
A framed photo of the Rootree family from the mid-1970s.
That's what we've got.
Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
Oh,
So
right.
this shadowy woman's nicking the stuff.
Who is she?
Who are you, shadow woman?
Reveal yourself,
Reveal
shadow
yourself.
woman. We can Google that if you like.
Shadow woman?
No, the WRTD News.
Right, yes.
WRTD News is your local investigative jazz radio station. During their news segments, they have been talking about the plane crash. This most recent hour, they have talked about a picture taken from Carl's office after the plane crash and promised an online interview with a psychologist. During the interview, it's revealed there wasn't a break-in. Instead, someone with a key to the office took the picture after discovering the pipes burst due to the recent storm. This means it was likely someone close to the family who was aware of the photo's history and wanted to save it. The psychologist, however, also goes on to posit the culprit had an alternate agenda, specifically because nobody in the family has come forward to say they have it in their possession. Comment below the article says, "Don't believe their lies! This is just another instance of the Roottreee curse being a real true thing. I bet you Carl would murder." Which honestly
Yes.
is a thing. Fucking hell, this is exciting.
Oh, conspiracy
fucking-
website. They're cursed. Important update. When Carl and Brenda and their girls, that makes 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents of the Roottree company have died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in 1982, but nobody was arrested. Then Ernie Madison Jr. stepped down. Was it poisoned? Now, just this week, Carl died in a plane crash. This cannot be a coincidence. Okay, so we've got some new names. Another entry that claims if you connect the dots in the pattern of the 5 pieces wrapper, it creates a Mayan ruby skull. A secret message meant to subliminally scare people away. The post before that is linked to a site that talks about how Earth has 4 corners, simultaneous 4-day time cube. What?
What the fuck?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
What the
Time cube.
The Mayan ruby skull is a symbol of death. There is a blurry photo of a reddish shape, supposedly a cave painting from South America. Discovered beneath the painting were bones from hundreds of different people and animals. One site mentions that the photographer who took the picture died when their boat capsized after crashing into a skull rock. Among the spinning skull gifts, you find no sources of verifiable data. Okay, so that
Okay, it's all just
is
bullshit,
nothing.
right? Aha!
Oh, there's more.
There's loads more. Okay.
Entry from a few months ago claims that the owner of the site received an email from Chris Raff75 at prodigy.us. Now, this could be one of the Rafferty
Yes.
children,
Chris. Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it's one of these. So it could be one of these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I know. I see what you're saying, love.
And he's a conspiracy nut, asking him to take down his site with faked proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. The owner claims that although the proof looks quite credible, he knows that the proof was fake because he's an expert at creating fake evidence. The first entry is from 1996 and it's a blurry picture of the Roottreee company candy factory seemingly taken by the website's author. Kind of events, and it's through some trees. It seems that Operation RT29 is real.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is this? Okay, this is another conspiracy theory that the Roottrees are changing the candy recipe to include more and more chemicals over time.
Jenny Oliver's behind this conspiracy
done in
theory.
cooperation with bad actors from an unknown government. Due to a loophole in the calendar, it's possible to get away with nearly any crime on a leap day, as long as it isn't discovered until the day is over.
Oh.
And that every 4 years on the leap year, the Roottree company hosts a meeting with foreign agents to conspire to poison children. Okay.
Oh my god, this is great.
So the proof is that Roottree candies contain polyglycerol, polyricinoleate, an ingredient of the candy that wasn't there when it was first released. It is added to addict people and eventually induce mind control. The website sells pills to counteract this effect for children that have already eaten Roottree candy. You do an additional search for polyglycerol, polyricinoleate, and it seems to be an emulsifier in chocolates that's been approved by the FDA and is widely used. This is like aspartame, isn't it? People think aspartame is like...
Oh, the like sugar replacement.
Yeah, it's
thing.
like mega toxic.
It's like that fucking sexy M&M is what it is. Why is she so hot? Why am I so turned on when I look at her high heels? Thank God they changed it to trainers before everyone just collectively busted a nut everywhere.
There's a chap called Thomas Overwood. He has a few different sites about mysterious deaths and curses. In addition to the Roottreee curse, there's one about the truth behind Spirit Cola, which claims that Spirit really stands for Satan's Plague is returning in 2000, and that in the year 2000, anyone who has drunk Spirit Cola will die.
Oh my God, Y2K.
Another website is Stock Markets and the Devil's Numbers, which claims if you multiply any stock prices with 666, then also multiply the current... Fuck me. It's some math thing.
And I simply won't indulge in maths, as we say on this side of the pond.
Okay, it's a math thing, but basically, if you add everything together and do the opposite, it comes back to 666. No shit. Okay, well, is this anything we need to worry about?
Spirit Cola. Might be worth looking up Spirit Cola.
No, nothing to do with the Roottrees.
Right.
And Thomas Overwood doesn't seem to be involved either, which is nice. And Operation RT29 is bollocks, probably, right?
Yeah. This is all just... Unless it's one of those things where it's like paragraph after paragraph of like wild stuff, but actually like one of them in small like writing is actually true.
Okay, nothing's
Okay.
coming up.
Time Cube.
I'm not going to search Time Cube.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I got achievement for looking into all the conspiracies.
Hey!
You begin to read this site and come to the conclusion that the words "no relevant results" isn't a strong enough description for what you're seeing here. Basically, a lot of the internet. Okay, well, we followed up all the conspiracy theories with Time Cube and got achieved, which, honestly, delighted
Great.
about.
Look up the email of that person, if you can.
Oh, God, yeah, you're right.
I think you saved it.
It was under the Roottree curse. It was Chris Raff, 75, wasn't it?
Ooh!
Oh my God, it's installing some...
Ooh!
It's installing some shit. Cousins, fiance, I don't want all this.
Ooh!
Okay, so you find a simple page called The Art of Rafferty, copyright 1997, on Prodigy, which is, I guess, a website, that lists the author's email address as chrisraff75@prodigy. So this must be one of the... And that's probably when he was born. So he'll be 22 here.
Okay.
Below a bunch of gifts that say under construction, there are a few art pieces. The first is a painting captured me and my fiance spelled wrong,
right.
Lulu. A painting I did for my first year of college that I plan to give her when we get married in May. Go Tartans. Okay, there's an odd college called Cousins. Hang on, let's just quickly look at that picture of them two together. Which will be this one. So that's Chris Rafferty and his fiance Lulu. Gosh, they're lovely, a lovely couple.
What a handsome couple.
What a handsome couple. So I reckon that might be...
We could be there, or...
I reckon this might be it. Oh no, but she's got a picture. He's a
Yeah,
Rafferty.
it's got to be
He's
someone who's got a
Rafferty.
picture. Well, I guess it doesn't.
Oh, she could have a picture.
Oh, yeah.
They could both have pictures.
They could both have pictures. Yeah. No, sorry, you're right.
Okay, I reckon it's the son. I'm going to go Chris Rafferty because he's 75. That's like the right age.
Yeah, because
Lovely Chris Rafferty and lovely
Lulu.
Garcia. Louis? No. Yeah, Louise.
Louise, yeah, nickname Lulu.
Happy with that. I reckon that's her. So they keep digging around in his stuff. So there's an odd collage called Cousins, which seems to be made up of 3 scrambled images. The company artist statement says, "We had to create a piece of art about our family. I asked as many of my extended family of cousins for their pictures as I could, even some I've never met. Only a few of them got back to me, and my teacher said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of Raina, Riley, or Rose. I guess they're too famous. So I had to get creative and use only my third cousins. Oh, Christ. This includes Davy.
Aha.
He swims for Yukon. And Bethany's yearbook picture. She's Davy's younger brother. Sister. And Stephanie, who is an only child. Chris' artwork has been added to your but the cousin's photo will need to be unscrambled. You can edit the photos using Pixpop. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Okay.
Where is that picture of cousins?
It's next to the handsome couple. Right? Left?
This?
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud. Who's done this?
Okay. Zoom with your mouse wheel or left right click.
What the fuck? Oh. What the
Make it bigger. Nice.
That doesn't seem...
I think keep an eye on the shoulder, yeah, rather than the hair, because that's confusing.
Which one is... Fuck me, I'm going to be here all day on this. Do we want to...
Nice.
This can't be right, that's why. Oh, God. Yeah?
That's weird, doesn't it? There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Was it bigger?
no, it was 1, 2,
That?
3. No, one more. There we go.
Happy with that?
Yeah. There. Oh,
God, sorry.
it's all right. There we go. Boom. Boom.
Dichotomy. God, that's very stupid.
Yeah, and then bigger. Yeah. Nice. Boom.
Who made
Boom.
this?
Woo!
So this is a cousin.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Christ. Don't do this to your cousins, everyone.
What, take pictures of them and
Make them
scramble them up?
Scramble. Just don't do it.
Is he going to be an artist or like, is that going to be his profession? Or is he a student?
I think he's some sort of weirdo.
Occupation, weirdo. He's an art student, okay.
I think obviously this is designed
Most likely
to
at
be-
college. Oh wait, the middle one's not right. Yeah.
Well spotted. I didn't notice that at all.
Sweet.
What the fuck is this hand doing it? Oh, God.
Oh, wowie bowie.
We're not doing that.
No, you have to. I'll do it.
Oh,
Can I-
you can do it after the stream,
No,
Lydia, in your own
no,
time.
but don't we need the picture of him?
There's a fucking nipple here.
Yes, and I want to play with it.
wanna play with his nipple?
I want to put the picture together.
I'm just going to go on my phone while you do this.
Let me do it. I want to.
Find a way to put his nipple back.
Where's this
Put his-
bit of his
his
body
nipples back
gone?
on.
I need you. Would you like your nipple back?
Put your nipple back on.
I put your nipple back on. Wait, oh Christ, they don't like. Oh, this is tricky.
Nipple back on.
So I want that, but I want the nipple to go. Oh, okay. If I do. How the fuck?
7 I go.
Oh, I know. Okay, if I go up. No, because it's still gonna. Chat, do you see what? How the fuck do I put his nipple back in? How do I
put his nipple back?
Bring the 6th column down first.
Nipple back.
Wait, what? Move the nipple down. Move the whole thing to the right.
Yeah, then go up.
And then up.
Oh, I see. It comes off the bottom.
But then I've got an... TJ's telling me. Well. Yeah. The nipple to the right. The one above, right. I've got to move the nipple now. The nipple.
Sorry, in case chat don't realise what's happening here, TJ is badly telling Lydia what to do.
With nipples. Wait, does this duck help? We can skip the puzzle.
Oh, do that.
There we go.
I'm not here for grandma puzzle.
Oh, I love grandma puzzles so much.
Oh my god!
All right, you're back in
TJ.
control. You're back in
No, you can't.
No, because you know you're quicker at typing and everything. You
What?
You go.
We've done it. So that is Davy, Bethany, and Stephanie.
Bethany,
Jesus
Stephanie,
Christ. And he's a swimmer with a nipple.
Davy.
Bethany is his younger sister. That's from her yearbook.
Okay, we know that
Stephanie
he's third cousins.
was an only child. Yeah, so this is him. We're pretty sure, right? And his third cousins would be... So these would be cousins?
Yes, correct. So that has to be him, right? Because it's got to be...
No. This is his dad.
No, as in where you've put him is right. Because I don't think there's anywhere else that would fit unless...
This is his grand. So these two...
He's the one which is...
So these would be cousins. These would be second cousins.
Put him as a student, a college student as well, whilst we're thinking about it.
Oh, is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, he's an art student.
And then...
So a second cousin will be...
So these must be second cousins.
No, those are cousins.
No, because...
Yeah, because look, his parents are...
No, look, so this person is this person. That's a cousin, right? These two are cousins.
Okay, yeah.
These two are second cousins, which means these two are third cousins.
No, but... Oh.
Right?
No, because he... Oh.
Because they're once... So it depends on who the shared grandparents are, right?
Right.
So you are cousins with
Lewis is
people
correct.
from
Okay.
your parent.
Right, and then if it goes further down... As someone that has literally like 3 people in my family and have no cousins or aunts or uncles or anything like that, the concept of second and third cousins
mad.
confuse me so
Exactly.
much.
But this is why you have so many of these. Look at chat. Lewis is correct. Lewis
is wrong.
Well, look, I think it's to do with your parents. Like, so, again, this person here, their parents have brothers, and that child is the cousin, right? But for them, the second cousin will be at this level. So these people will be their second cousins, right? On this level of the branch. Whereas this down here on the branch, these are all the third cousins.
All right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And they're all the youngest people in this thing as well.
Okay.
So one of them is a... What was it? One of them is only child.
One of them's an only child and one of them is older
So
brother.
it's
younger
either
sister.
this one or this one.
Okay.
And one of them are a pair
Could be the one at the end.
who are a swimmer
Older
and
brother swimmer.
college student, right?
Yes.
That's what we said.
So you could lock in the older brother, younger sister one, assuming there's no one else which is a 2. Oh. Could it be them?
He does look a bit like him, doesn't he? I recognise the nipple. I just know that
I
nipple
recognise
anywhere.
that nipple
Who
anywhere.
tracks third cousin Space Stranger at this point? I know.
Well, isn't that why, like, the whole marrying of... Didn't, what's his name? Is it the Beast? No.
The Beast.
Who's the guy from The Chase? Didn't he marry his third cousin? And then when everyone hears he's married his cousin, they're like, oh my God, ew, Sweet Home Alabama. But it's his third cousin, so maybe it's actually okay because it's pretty distant. I don't know.
Hot.
Mr. Beast. Wait, what is his name from The Chase? Oh, and then, yeah, I feel like it would always be in American shows where people would talk about a cousin once removed or something. And is that so that person's like the link got divorced?
Okay, let's go back to this. So, this is to do with the dynasty. This is succession. Pop argued at length that the company should stay with our branch of the family since we still have the Roottree name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who was volunteered.
Who the fuck's Clancy again?
Lauren's dad.
Oh, her dad. Okay. The lawyer.
Yes.
Right.
Clancy Edward Roottree.
Chief police.
He didn't become the president, even though they sort of wanted him to.
He's a lawyer. None of them became president.
And because he kept the Roottree name, that's why they were favoured for one of these to become president.
Right.
See?
Okay.
The company should stay with our branch of the family because it has the Roottree name, whereas this one doesn't have the Roottree name anymore because she lost it. She married someone. And these people aren't Roottrees.
No.
These people are.
Is.
But I think something obviously odd happened here.
Well, they've got a top secret envelope.
I think they might have a secret child.
Oh, the old secret bastard.
Yeah, I think this is weird, you see. It's all...
Okay, no, sorry, I was about to say that. Why is she calling her dad Clancy? It's someone else, a brother or something.
Yes.
Because she's calling her dad Pop. Because she says, I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it. She wouldn't say that. She'd say, I'm not even sure Pop would have wanted it.
Oh, good point.
But he's the one who volunteered. So one of her brothers...
Is there another Clancy in the...
Clancy Jr.
Clancy Jr. You're right. Oh my God.
So and
one
he'll
of her
be the
brothers
second
is Clancy.
President.
Yes. Well, no, he was volunteered, but instead it ended up going to Zach.
Okay, Zach. Even though his surname doesn't match the candy, curtain doesn't match the drapes. He's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. Okay, so her son is called Zach. Gwendolyn.
So her first son is the Zach. So it's either, it's one of these two. Zachariah. Oh, no, we know though because we know who the president's names were.
Aha!
Right? It was Morden.
Morden.
So he's
Zach Morden.
Zachariah Morden, right?
Love it.
And he was the second president.
Second president.
Good work.
How
Mom.
incredible.
And yeah, so Clancy Roundtree volunteered, but we don't know which one of these he actually was.
No, it could be any one of them.
And one of them is Elias as well, isn't it? Or Eli.
Yeah.
So we don't know. I'm just going to put Eli. Me?
I wish you could put a question mark thing so you're like, maybe.
It's all right. Even though it's in blah, 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 I'm not sure how that's relevant, blah, 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 blah. I asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach.
Angie. Who the fuck was Angie again? We've definitely heard the name Angie before.
And I'm the next oldest of us all.
Okay, so...
But he just laughed.
Right, so one of the kids born from the famous 5 or whatever is called Angie. And
this could be Angie.
This could be Angie.
Or this.
Almost probably not, certainly not though, because he's too young.
And this is Miracle, who we haven't even looked up yet. He's one of the famous ones.
Angie's the first of the first. I thought Zach was the first of the first.
Yeah, he is. That's what they said here. Look. Oh,
born son. Okay, so Angie's the first kid. Son is the Zachary. You know what I meant.
Shit. So we did this wrong.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And then
good catch.
And second.
I think probably a lot of people made that mistake.
Yeah. Angela Morden. Perfect.
So this must be a Morden.
Yes, it has to be, right? How many Mordens are there?
Quite a
Quite a
lot.
few. Angelica.
But only one male.
Eliza.
And Peggy.
Okay. You could take out the second. Yeah, sweet.
Housewife. Just in case.
It's what all they should be doing. It's where they belong.
Zachariah Morden.
I shouldn't be here. I should be in my house, being a wife.
But he just laughed. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, countered back, maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product.
Oh my God. Hear me out, the big lad from this picture, is that Zachary? Meow. What a catty bitch. Big boy there. Hey! Let's go! Let's go!
Meow. He's the unit. Okay, good. So
Been
we got...
stuffing his face.
This
with
was our
candy.
favourite boy. We got him.
Lovely
And we got
Chris.
his lovely wife.
Yes.
We got Elias Jr., the architect. And we got Zach Morden, the
Zach.
second president.
Ooh.
We got a phone call.
Hello.
So, you may have heard the news. Some of Carl's things have gone missing. That includes the pictures and mail I brought you earlier. I promise I didn't steal it.
I don't know if pictures going missing is newsworthy. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but yeah, no, it wouldn't end up in the news, would it?
Especially if they were taken from a building, not even like broken in, that was leaking.
Yeah,
I mean?
then you just be like, oh, yeah, I took them because I didn't want them to get water
But
damage.
I did borrow it. I'll return it once we're done. Let me deal with my family in the meantime. Oh, I guess that means I've officially confessed. I'm a Roottrees.
Bum, bum, bum.
I think we knew that.
I assure you I have a reasonable explanation for the secrecy. I'm about to do something big the family doesn't approve of.
Blow that
If you just
conspiracy.
wait a little bit
Yeah,
longer, I'll
cube.
tell you more.
World. What was it called?
I'll return after 15 more blood relatives.
15 more.
15. Oh my God, we're almost finished. I meant, no, not the game. I meant the stream. No!
We got to get 15
We're
more.
going to have to make sure we remember all of this when we come back next week.
Lydia, I've forgotten all of it already.
Literally, when we came back from the break, I was like, wait, what was happening again?
Who's this?
Who am I?
Who's this guy? He eats all of the
He
sweets.
ate all of the
He ate
sweeties.
all the pies. and
That big
candy.
boy.
He was a perfect person to be president, obviously.
Big boy.
He died. He died.
Maybe we should carry on reading Lauren's book thing with the time we have left.
Yeah, sure. But, I mean, the thing is, going through it line by line has given us such a lot of
Oh
stuff.
my God, there's just, she's busting this case wide open.
Yeah. So yeah, Lauren's book has been a spellbinding
Banger.
and the sassy mum delivered great stuff on the Morden. Well done on this Morden call with the big lad, because I saw the big lad and I'd sort of forgotten about him a little bit.
Can never forget that.
So the big lad, Miracle Junior,
Maybe
possibly
Sam?
Miracle Junior, and then this is Lauren and her three brothers who we haven't still put in. One of them's Clancy
Clancy and
Junior.
Eli.
One of them's Eli. I wanted Eli. It's just, oh, this is Eli who looks like him.
Yeah, I'm sure that's got to be Eli, right?
Yeah, he looks like his dad. And then one of these two is Clancy. Then, I guess not the young one, maybe the old one.
Maybe that's Clancy.
Yeah, let's just quickly put that in. 'Cause I feel like that's much more likely, isn't it? We don't know what he did though. We're gonna have to look him up a bit more. We don't know if he was the second or third brother either.
Yeah, we just don't know the order.
Oh,
of
we're gonna
them
come
at
back
the
to this,
moment.
and it's gonna be all over the fucking place
Oh my God, there's so much to look at.
to pick through. Yeah,
It's
and we've got like little bits of extra crap from the bottom of the tree as well. Like we keep getting given like little bits of stuff to dig into. But we still
Yeah.
need to know what happened with this family.
and we've also just been looking at the evidence, but we could be looking up each individual person and each individual thing they
I
do, you know, like
we really need to though.
with
As
the
well.
internet
We're gonna have to
option.
find out some of this history. But obviously, we know that we're reading her diary from the 60s.
yeah.
And we don't know what happened with her son or when she died, and like why her son ended up getting divorced twice and having this kid, and whether they still know. But I mean, he's obviously having more kids now.
Yeah. Yeah, they look like, they're the lowest one down.
He's this Clark fella,
I bet the two at the bottom, their occupations will be baby.
Oh, you're right.
There'll be babies.
Couple babies.
Couple babies.
Couple baby bottoms. Right. Well, actually, do you know what?
We should probably wrap it up because the second we get into something else.
Yeah, I don't think we can dig into the new page of this diary.
We just have to remember that we were up to the third page.
Yeah, because this is about Sam, an obscure relative.
Sam, we heard about
who's
Sam.
going to be included in family gatherings. Right, we're going to have to leave that one. It does actually say there's 2 more clues related to this.
I forgot about the whole magnifying glass thing.
But I mean, we still haven't done any of Miracle's clues, although this was 25 originally.
Oh, wow.
We've worked our way through a lot of these. We do need to look up Miracle
Junior.
So that's something we can do. And then once we've followed that line, that will give us some information about this side of the family over here. And then maybe the story of how he lost his eye.
Yeah. They called him Miracle. Was it like...
It's because he was born like... It was because he was an accidental baby, wasn't he?
Or maybe they thought they couldn't get pregnant again. Or maybe he was injured at birth and they thought he wasn't going to survive, but he pulled through, so they called him Miracle, and that's why he's got the iPad.
We got to do a bit of digging on the
problems.
old Mordens as well and see what they did in their lives. A lot of digging, but I think it'll all come out as soon as we get like a little wedge in there, a lead, they call it, a little lead. It'll all split open like a giant watermelon.
That's what they say.
All oozing out all over
That's
the place.
what they do say.
A big old watermelon.
This game is incredible. Loving it.
Good, isn't it?
Very, very good.
Well, thank you for joining us, everyone.
Thank you
Coming
so
up next,
very much.
Tom and Ben.
I'm going to Warhammer.
And after that, something else. Maybe, I don't know. Who cares? See you next week, everyone.
See you
Thank
next
for joining
week.
me, Lydia.
Thank you, Lewis. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Love you.
Bye.